Hello, everyone. It's
We
we're
gotta
in
be
the
very quiet.
we're in the fucking library, guys. Keep your fucking mouth
gotta be
shut.
very
dude.
asthma today.
Yeah, and it's not because I have a woman asleep to my left and a man asleep to my right. We were just fucking. No, I'm just kidding. I always like to keep one of each sex. You know. Notice I said sex and
I'm
not
surprised
gender.
you guys are going to sleep. It's like about to be 10 over there, right? On a Friday night.
So Allie has I won't say constant. Allie has chronic migraines. So if she has one of those, she just goes to sleep. Dylan
Yeah, it's like
works at
like-
4 a.m.
Oh my. Oh yeah. Okay,
So-
never mind.
Me, I have the day off tomorrow, so I'm gonna stay up and work
Free
on
as
my.
a bird.
I was gonna work on my EQ essay, and then Reyes was like, "That fuck party I go to, cancel."
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, different. It was a different one than the one I went to previously.
Reyes
where
is going
I-
to fuck
where
parties.
I lost my virginity.
Massive announcement, everybody! I was gonna build up to it, and he just
Like,
fucking
keep it on the down low, everyone.
he
You know, we're in
busted
the
just like he
library.
did in that pussy a couple weeks ago. Okay, so
Yeah.
listen, guys. I don't know if you're aware of this. Reyes was a virgin up until what 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, let me see what because it was a Saturday.
Yeah, I'm assuming you wrote down the day. That's an important thing to remember. It's like
Yeah,
in
it
my
would've been,
notes app.
The 25th, probably around
April 25th?
30.
Bro, if you waited one more day, you would have
wait.
lost your virginity on my birthday.
Damn.
Happy birthday
Yeah,
to me.
Yeah, it's my birthday present to you.
I'm so proud of you.
I give you my virginity. Oh my lord.
Oh shit, really? Well, fuck. Well, everyone give a hearty congrats to Reyes. I think in order to be a 100 Girlfriends reviewer, I think this was truly the next step of his research. How can we be talking about women
Bruh,
so
only
much?
one of the girlfriends in this story is like canonically had sex. So I feel like this is not helping.
But we talk about pussy a lot, and now you've got
true.
firsthand experience.
Well, actually, I mean, only doing it like twice. I didn't really get a good memory.
That's why he's trying to go back.
More times.
He's clawed. He's a fucking addict now. He's like scratching his fucking shoulder, like.
You got any more of that? You got any more of that pussy?
Please. Oh my god. Well, anyway, congrats to Reyes. And honestly, bro, I gotta give you massive props. The way you went about it was like I love that shit. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to a fucking gangbang. I love that. It's like
when it's organized by the person getting gangbanged, it feels a lot. What's the word? A lot.
It's really professional.
More wholesome.
Yeah,
Well,
this isn't like a corner alley gangbang. You know, everyone's tested. This is a professional
Yes.
gangbang. I gotta go on Do Not Disturb. Here we go. Oh, good. Wait, oh yes. No, not good. So Rustage, shout out to Rustage, one of my favorite YouTubers. He got his Discord account hacked, and I'm sad for him. So I keep getting updates about that. Anyway, so, but yeah, this will be kind of like poignant because I'm gonna be a little bit on the quieter end, and it'll be like we're in the library.
We're doing hush hush, nudge nudge or whatever. Like we're talking about sensitive matters,
Yeah, like pussy. All right.
Yes.
There's so many nerve endings. All right, so let's go. I can't believe I hadn't even clicked over to the chapter yet. Let's do that. So this was a lovely one, and it took me on a roller coaster of emotions, I must say.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, because at first it was like I was like, I'll be honest, bro, because like I love reading, I love words, but like there's the monkey brain, right? I hate the monkey brain so much. There's a part of my brain that has been cursed by short form content. So I scrolled in this first page and I was like, oh, so many words. But very briefly.
Bruh.
No. See, you're not listening. You're not.
I know. I was making a joke like this is what happens when Nakamura doesn't make chapters fast enough. We start to to lose our ability to read long form content.
I need to be very specific about what I'm saying here. So like two wolves, right? Two wolves inside of me. Intellectually, I love it. I want more. That's more content. But there's like a monkey brain part of me that's like, get to the funny. You know what I mean? It's stupid.
Shaking my damn head.
No, you need to separate these
I
parts.
do have to admit, compared to how I used to read as a
I
school
know.
person, I don't read as much.
You know, a school person.
Really. I mean, unless you count like reading comments on Reddit. I mean, in that case, I've probably read like millions of words.
Does that count as the book? I'm trying to read 10 books this year,
The
and I've
book
read
of the body politic.
Yeah, no. But
I'm
like,
reading the zeitgeist.
it's always a, how do I put this? It's always a treat when Nakamura gives us like, because normally there's not like, and maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like normally there's not like this much dialogue all the time in 100 Girlfriends, and it really it does speak to these girls. They're yappers.
Yeah.
Ironic for Shizuka, she.
Yes, you may be crazy, but you are correct.
No, I do love it, but I literally, because I remember I got home from work, I was tired, and I was like, let me just open up this chapter, a nice 100 Girlfriends chapter, and I'm like, oh, so many words.
Actually, Binary Amp, we need some statistics. Which first page have the most text?
Yeah, sift through them
only
all
do that
right
if
now.
if you have nothing better to do.
I feel like he'll get off to doing that. He will love that.
Yeah, probably.
That's our data guy on the Discord. Shout out.
Yes,
All right.
he's got a kink for data.
Let me get my notes up here. By the way, I think a great place to start on this review is the fucking drip, as always.
Yes. Oh my. Yes.
Oh
yes.
my
I literally had.
God.
That's my
Yeah.
second line. Was like, oh, they look so cute and put together. I was like,
Literally.
oh, my Lord.
Oh, by the way. Okay, well, we'll start with the drip, but then you said them together, and I had a joke for that, but I'll try to hold off.
Uh-oh.
So, okay, I wanted to discuss. Because I have a lot more to say about Shizuka's outfit, and you probably have a lot to say about Kimari, because I know she's like one of your favorites. So like, and you're gonna have to help me here, right? You can teach me, because I don't know shit about fashion. I don't know shit about like aesthetics and style. I like the study of aesthetics.
I'll try.
Okay. So like, I'm trying to get a vibe. I'm trying to figure out what Shizuka's look is here, because like it's a really distinct look. I like it a lot.
It's like either like middle-aged woman
Yep.
or like your school teacher.
I'm
or,
happy that you got that too, because
Like, if you know what's her name, Ui from like a Blue Archive, is the same archetype. Let me you type in like the letters UI Blue Archive, and you'll see it's literally just like
Perfect.
a Shizuka XP almost.
I really do like girls that dress like this. Actually, she reminds me a lot of that crush that I mention often, that first crush that ended up turning out to be lesbian. She was it's like librarian vibes, which does make sense for Shizuka, obviously.
Yeah.
You said UI, what again?
Blue Archive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and she's got like the gloomy face, bro. Oh, whoa.
Yes, she's a beauty. I'll say.
She has a gun. This bitch has a gun.
Yeah, she's read a thing or two about firing that rifle.
Bro, whoa. I like her. There's a figure of her that is like, it needs to go in the jar, bro. It's got a place in the jar.
The jar.
The jar, dude. I was stocking jars today at my job, at my place of employment, and there's some big ones. I was like, oh, you could.
Stalking is illegal.
Yes, indeed. Stalking. Would I like this anime? I like the vibes and aesthetic of it a lot. Should I watch this?
It's a gotcha game. It's got.
Oh.
No, yeah. Does the anime?
You gave me the
apparently
ick.
really good. Now, granted, there's a lot of good fanfic. Because I'm gonna be perfectly honest. This is one of those stories where everything I know about it is from porn.
Hell yeah.
Or fanfic. So I've never even played the game, never even watched the anime.
That's me with
but,
Super
the
Sonico.
fanfic that I've read. Really
I don't know what
good.
the fuck Super Sonico is, but I've seen a lot of shit in her pussy.
Yeah, and for this girl specifically, I actually went on a thing where I went through all of the comics and hentai like literally like a month ago.
You know
I
what?
finished it a
You've
month
got
ago.
good taste,
I've been
my
doing it
friend.
for several. Yeah,
So
there's
we need to
there's
determine
good ones out there. Oh,
what the fuck this style is, because I really like it.
Yeah, like it's just like librarian core.
so
you know,
cute.
There's probably more.
Well, I typed a couple
specific
things on my
word.
notes. Maybe one of the things one of the words that came to my head when I was searching my brain for like vocab for this was like reserved. It's very like, you get so used to like, especially in like anime, right? You get so used to the girls that are like just whipping the tits out, and we love that. We appreciate that. But it's variety is the spice of life, right?
Yes.
Like seeing the way that Shizuka dresses here. I'm so used to like her school outfit, like seeing her casual outfits and how covered
Even
she is.
the way she does her school outfit kind of has that
Yes.
librarian core energy to it.
Yes,
The-
it
the,
does.
it's a long skirt. It's a big sort of element to it, and then also like the long
Oh, she's so pretty.
sort of like fluffy sleeve that kind of covers, that kind of almost goes over the hand.
Well, so like, she
It's a
reminds
big
me.
square silhouette.
She reminds me so much of that crush that I've mentioned it many times, because like, she was just like, I don't know. It gives off intellectual. It gives off like this girl. How do I want to word this? I'm a big fan. I've talked about this spectrum before, right? The spectrum of like attractiveness when it comes to like women. And like there's women who know they're sexy and flaunt it, and that's sexy. And then there's also women who don't know they're sexy and are sexy accidentally, and that's equally, if not more sexy. Does that make sense? Am I cooking?
That's like a classic.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I don't know, like distinction. I don't know.
Oh yeah, so
Usually, especially in like the '90s or whatever, it was kind of like it was almost like if you're sexy and you know it, that's kind of actually a bad thing. It's actually it's only acceptable if you don't know it.
Right, which is like that's kind of like an
hopefully
old school
nowadays.
conservative viewpoint. Yeah, I like both, right? Like because that's actually in my EQ presentation that I'm working on for the Discord. One of the kind of points, I have a whole slide on the appeal of tomboys. And one of the big talking points of that is like they don't really realize how sexy they are, and they just are. You know what I mean? They just exist. Mm-hmm. The fact that they're women, that never comes up in their brain. They don't really think about it. And then there's the occasional moment where they are reminded of that, and then they get all like, you know.
Yeah.
So like, I just love Shizuka dressed like this. It's just very like. It's not like a tomboy. Like she knows she's a woman or a girl, but I don't think she doesn't view herself as like. You know, clearly she's like, well, I'm not curvy. She said that.
It's you know, low key
she said that in the early series. You remember, it was one of the things she was self-conscious about. She was like, well, you know, I can't compare to Akari.
I'm not like Vava Boom like Akari. I'm not, like, whatever she said for.
Was it like
Karine,
cute? I can't remember what she liked about Karine. Strong will. It might have been the strong will.
I can't crush a spine with my bare hands. You know.
So I like that. The way that she dresses, it feels very like she's playing to what her perceived strengths. You know. I wonder how much of her dress style is her choice, or if it was inspired by what like her mother kind of like convinced her or forced her to wear growing up. I do wonder.
I mean, this is kind of like the outfit for like I'm trying not to bring any attention to myself. You know, don't mind me. You know, just in the background, you know, blend in, which is, you know, I would imagine.
Which is very
introverted, socially anxious person like her.
I was gonna say that's super fitting for this chapter too. Like, kind of the whole character journey of this chapter is that very like, I don't want to make trouble for people. I don't want to make trouble for people. I don't want to stick my neck out. And I love the journey she goes on in this chapter. I really do. Did you want to jump to the end there? Sorry, something fell behind me and it like scared me. That's why I stuttered there.
Ghost.
Do we want to try to go into in an order? What are we thinking?
Thanks.
Okay.
I mean, let me see. Does it matter for my notes? Probably not.
Fuck it then. Okay.
I mean, I guess, you know, we'll be non-linear.
Yeah. So I feel like that's the only way that I can do it. So like we were talking about the journey she went on here. This chapter was interesting because it started off I was like, okay, this is going to be kind of a slow vibe chapter. I wasn't expecting to like laugh out loud or anything, but then it ended up like Nakamura often does. It gave me everything. Mm-hmm. There were moments where I laughed.
It's like he lures you into a false insecurity.
He really does. There were moments.
I mean, that's how good writers do it. You know, the 90% of making art is about basically leading your audience's expectations one way, so you can, you know, subvert it in an interesting way. You know.
And
humor,
he's good at that.
Fear, all this stuff. That's all based on expectation. Like a big part of emotion itself is expectation. And if you can't, what's the word? You know, manipulate that.
Same with comedy, right? It's all about like subvert. Whoop, twist you around.
That's literally why the rule of three works the way it does. You set up a pattern with the first two, and then the third instance, whatever. That's where you subvert and get the real big laughs.
I wrote in my notes that old Nakamura charm once again never ends a scene where I expect him to. So like
always keeping me on my toes.
When Kimari is having that flashback in the train, I did not fucking expect those women to show up at all.
Yes, oh my lord! Yeah, when I was checking out Backtrack's React stream of this, I came in on like this on them showing. I was like, bro. Do not tell me these grown women are about to like bully their former classmates.
27-year-old plus women.
They proceed to do just that. Yeah. They are absolute baddies though. So,
oh my god! Yep. I literally wrote, "Damn, these girls got hot as fuck."
Yes. Holy moly! Bully me. Kimari, get behind me. Let me take it on for you.
The real question is, if Rentaro was here, would he have zung?
Yeah. Oh.
Don't worry, Kimari. I'll fix them. I'll fix
Oh,
them.
yes, yeah.
No, he would never. Women don't need to be fixed. They're amazing the way they are. I'm still waiting
Now
for
that would be interesting
Yes,
if he's
right?
he zings with a girlfriend who is like actually.
We kind of
well,
got that with
they
Mimi
kinda
and
do it,
Nano. Yeah. And then
But
we
he
saw what he had
can't
to do. Well,
resolve it.
yeah. He fucking Rentaro would
I guess
kill
he would
himself.
amputate himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he too.
God, it seems that I am the real problem because he's done with me. That means I'm the common denominator, so I'll take myself out so you two can finally like go your separate ways and be happy.
It would literally be like a.
It's like the Solomon story where it's like the two women with the baby and they're like he's like. I don't know, like which baby or which mother's baby is like it's mine. They both say it's mine. So he's like whatever. I'll cut the baby in half, and then the real
my
mother's
God.
like no, don't cut the baby in half. I'll let the other woman have it just because I love the baby so much. And the other woman's like yeah, take that, yeah, bitch.
Gotcha.
And someone's like ha ha, yeah, gotcha, bitch. Yeah,
me doing that with like my 70-inch TV divorcing Allie.
yeah.
I guess I'll take it.
Rentaro was the baby in this situation, I guess. Yeah.
But let's see here. So that's a great example of like how like I'm reading. This happens to me constantly, and like I always go back to the aquarium chapter because I think that's like the perfect example of Nakamura's ability to just like keep one-upping himself, keep subverting the direction you think stuff's going. So like by the time we're here at this. Like, you know, the chapter played out pretty much exactly how I expected up till this point. It's like, okay, she confronts this weird fucking douchey old man. and like, you know, and then, like, we have a moment. And I should have known that of course Shizuka would have a moment. Shizuka wouldn't just come out of this chapter, like, being sad about herself. I should have known. I don't know why. I just thought they were just going to have, like, a little talk about it and, like, just have a therapy talk on the train. No, of course not. Of course not.
The next 8 pages is going to be us talking about our past.
That's low-key. That's how I'd write it. Yeah. But anyway, so like the fact that oh my god, bro. Yeah, so anyway, Nakamura keeps one-upping himself, okay? And then oh my god, her accidentally pushing the wrong button and just like how that goes is the funniest fucking thing. And again, I thought it was just going to be Silence Worms, and then it just kept going and she's in shock and she can't stop the phone. The best part,
everyone's in shock.
Make peace with whatever gods you worship and face oblivion. Is amazing. And then this is what I love. I love this so much, okay? Because she's like, this is the part genuinely, and then we can backtrack, but I just wanted to get to this. This part gave me goosebumps. I'm not even kidding. Like the Shizuka chapter magic, like always, where she's got this, like, no doubt from growing up, right? This, like, people pleaser trauma. This, like, I have to apologize. I've been a nuisance. I've made trouble for people. I've made someone uncomfortable. I need to apologize. Think about how much growing up she probably made people uncomfortable because of her stutter. And I'm sorry.
How many awkward situations was she in where someone said, "Hey, nice to meet you. My name's blah blah blah," and she's like pulling out her book and like, I'm
and then
just
every
turn
moment
around.
that happens in front of her mother, she's like, "You dumb bitch." Well, you know, comically
What's
evil.
wrong with you?
Yeah, don't you know you'll never
No. She's the classic Japanese, like, Asian parent. Like, what's wrong with me?
Yeah,
what did I do to raise you wrong?
What a failure as a mother. Now you'll never get a dead end 12-hour a day job.
12-hour day, 5 days a week, or 6 days a week.
Yeah. You don't worry, you'll get the Lord's Day off. But anyway, so like I like that this part here. It's just like them running off the train. It's simple, but it really, I don't know why, like in this moment I actually like felt chills down my spine. It reminds me a lot, and I think this is probably why. It reminds me a lot of a scene in Digital Circus where Gangle. So Gangle has a lot of trauma, and they do like an adventure where they're like, oh, can we have like a more normal adventure? And so what they finally suggest is like, oh,
famous last words. Man.
Yeah. Well, they end up like working at a McDonald's basically. Like the adventure is like an honest hard day's work at Spudsy's fast food chain, right? And it's basically just McDonald's. And we learned that Gangle was a shift manager in their real life before they got trapped here, you know, and we learn a lot about Gangle throughout this chapter or throughout this episode, right? Like that they had dreams, like they put Jax through a training like it's a McDonald's training video, but it's very like Clockwork Orange where he's being like held down and like his eyes are forced. Oh yeah, and then Gangle is like, now I know what you're thinking. I don't want to work at a fast food restaurant. I want to make my own manga-inspired web comic. And dreams are nice and all, but you need to realize that they're totally unrealistic and you'll never succeed. So it's like a very subtle storytelling. But towards the end, she just has a moment where she walks out. Oh, in the whole episode, she's wearing like it's a metaphor for masking. She's wearing a mask that like forcibly keeps her happy over her like sadness the whole time. So she walks
For
out.
those who don't know, she's like a loop of string with various.
She has a comedy mask and
expressions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's a metaphor for probably bipolar or depression or something. Yeah, so she walks out and like very dramatically, like she tosses the happy mask, allows herself to feel the sadness, and she's basically it's very like representative of how it feels to like leave your place of work after 12 hours and finally feel free, like, oh, it's the weekend, or oh, I just quit, or you know what I mean. It's like this really dramatic scene, the music's swelling, the lights are, and she's like fucking spinning around in the parking lot looking at the stars, and it's just like, oh, I'm fucking free. And like this, it gave me the same vibes. I like imagined the music playing during this moment, and to me this feels like it's very good storytelling, because it's like it's showing, not telling, right? Like we could have, my dumbass thought we were going to do the 8-page therapy talk, which would have been lame, because then we would have had like her be like, yeah, I guess I need to, get over this trauma, and then Kimari would be like, yeah, I think you already have, and here's examples of when you have.
Actually, I need to get over my trauma, and she was like, no, it's like a compliment. It's like the Canadian apology.
My trauma is way more trauma than your trauma. No, my trauma. Anyway, all that just be said, this is like such a good show don't tell moment, because like her running out rather than apologizing, to me it feels like this is like a physical step. It's like a physical step away from the trauma of her upbringing. Like this represents her taking a step away from her mother, a step unchained from the traumas that her mother put on her. You know what I mean? Thinking about all that all at once, swelling up in my emotions. This really, really did get me like, oh my God, I love that moment.
Take
so
note,
much.
people. This is how you do. Like this is how you do with show don't tell. That's like a perennial discussion in the writing community. It was like, does show don't tell mean this? It mean that? And there's never any conclusion. But I mean, this is it. Like we're showing these characters emotional. We're externalizing their emotional worlds, whatever.
Well, I can tell you, as someone who
evocative way.
Yeah, exactly. And as someone who used to use sorry, I grew up mentally ill in a way that bothered people around me constantly. With my OCD, I would repeat things. So Shizuka has the stutter and the inability to speak. I had repeating shit to an obsessive degree, over and over and over again, repeating things. And then when people called me annoying, I'd say sorry. And then I'd say sorry so much, and then they'd get mad at me for saying sorry. And then I'd start to say sorry for saying sorry. And it was just a horrific loop. So I know what it feels like to use sorry as a crutch, to the point where you say it so much that you don't even mean it when you say it anymore. It's just like a reflex, because you think that'll get you further in the conversation, So I have to imagine that she. Good.
A way to progress to the next, like you said, to get further in the conversation.
Yes, and so like you can imagine Shizuka having that be a reflex in her conversations with her mother growing up, right? Like her mother's doing one of her fucking like, oh, why have I failed you as a parent, and you're gonna be homeless on the streets if you can't. What's wrong with? I don't know. And just her constantly being like, I'm sorry, mother. I'm sorry. So like this moment.
Why is that all you know how to say? Like,
yep. Oh yeah. So like this.
No self-awareness happening. Yeah.
This moment where she runs away. And it's so good, and it's just like all these steps that these girls take, right? Like Sue getting a 1 on the test instead of a 0, right? It's a baby step, because these are just like random douchey strangers, and it shows how entrenched in this like hyper uber politeness that she is in, that like even to these like random douchey strangers, she had it was just a fucking reflex, like it was literally like an involuntary action. She like brought the finger up before even like thinking about it, and then thought about it. So there's so much being shown
here. She had
here.
some courage.
So good.
Like she retreated. She strategically retreated. She didn't run away.
Fantastic stuff.
And now I probably can't do as emotionally in depth, but Kimari here is kind of my spirit animal here as well.
Absolutely. What page should I show while you're talking here?
Let's see. It was page. Let me wait. Yeah, page 11, where it's like, you get complimented for something, and then you're like, like
I wouldn't say all that.
Getting complimented for something that comes naturally to you. So you're like, oh, why should I get complimented for? Like, that's not. You should get complimented for stuff you worked for. it's
Oh,
like
you have said stuff like that before.
yeah, because it's a waste to compliment something for the compliment. Well, I mean, normally I wouldn't describe it as waste to compliment people for that. I'm more of a describer like it's why would you compliment me for something that just like I said, it comes naturally. That's not.
Yeah. I love how much you
Yeah,
relate to
yeah.
Kamari. It's really, really cool. And like literally, Rayos really does relate to. I mean, this is why Rayos is at the ripe old age of 27 going to like sex house parties. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
like,
they're
this is
nice, clear rules that you don't think are laid out there for you to.
yeah.
No guesswork at all. It's like.
But Rayos is also on his like Kimari journey where he's breaking down
True,
boundaries that
yeah.
he wouldn't have done in the past, and it's beautiful.
Well, I mean, to
thing.
be fair, I would have done this in the past. I just didn't know it existed.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. Yeah. Either way, I love that.
Yeah, maybe Kimari would have been done something like this too if she had known.
Oh God, there's like I can't remember the hentai, but there is a hentai where it's like a girl who has like no friends and she just like misinterprets people who want to fuck her as friends.
Oh,
And they're like, oh,
talk about Yoon from Konosuba. That's basically what she does.
Maybe I can't remember. I watched that a long time ago. I don't remember.
Damn.
Was that the
Yeah.
potion shop girl?
No, that's Wiz. Yoon is Megumin's friend who was like an utterly alone, like spinster at the age of like from birth, basically.
Oh my God.
And yeah, she has no friends. She would do things like play chess with herself. I remember during her backstory, there was a point where she tried to like summon a demon.
To be
Another
your
time she tried
friend.
to. Yes, another time she tried to like sniff a flower. I guess just to experience some joy in her life, and the flower just got up and ran away.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
think the
she's
reason
very
I
much that person
remember.
to be like, I'm like, what you want to be my friend, and all I have to do is have sex with you. That's such a bargain.
Hell yeah.
I've read fanfic like that.
Oh yeah, dude. There's so many hentai like that. But no, I remember Wiz because of the fucking scene where I can't remember who it is, but someone's like beating the fuck out of her boobs, and she's like, "These
That's
fucking
Megumi.
huge boobs you have."
Yeah, these disastrous utters, like what
Fantastic.
you doing with all that boob?
So I have some notes for this scene as well. I wrote a self-aware buffet. And you know my favorite thing with this series is the self-awareness, and like when there's a reason that when these girls, these two in particular, and like Reyes and I both knew that this was going to be a banger chapter because
Yep.
these two are like the golden children, I guess, of the series. Like when Kimari in a chapter, it's really, really good. When Shizuka in a chapter, it's really, really good. And I think a lot of that comes from the
Take these
fact.
two great things and mix them together. I mean,
No, it's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And or the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But
Pudding butter sandwich.
ew, a little bit of pudding, a little bit of butter, 2 slices of Wonder Bread. Fantastic.
Yeah. The worst thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, the worst kind of bread. So I mean, both of these girls are very introspective. You know, Kimari more recently, I think. You know, I mean, Kimari's had her world rocked. You know, you don't come out clean from a freshman in high school walking into your guidance counter.
fraternizing a relationship with one of your students,
Oh, yeah.
or when it. Yeah, just that will change a lot of your thoughts that you had
Yes.
about yourself.
Yeah, when your pussy starts involuntarily moistening at a freshman in high school when
you
you're
leg
27,
lock someone who's like almost half your age, like before.
you just have to start like rethinking your like what's going on
Yeah.
with me. Should I do some like self-diagnosis therapy here?
Take a long, hard look in the mirror and say, "Who the hell am I, and what do I want?"
I
Apparently, it's like locks with teenage boys.
I literally cannot tell this to a therapist, for it is illegal and they will report me. So
Yes, I'm
all on my own
waiting
here.
patiently for this man to find a therapist girlfriend. Because based on the rules of how this works, that's going to happen eventually. I know that much.
hell yeah, dude. But yeah, so let's see. I put I also really liked Kimari's awkward line. It just, I don't know, it really humanizes her even more, as if she could be any more humanized, as like I would argue the most humanized GF in the whole cast. You know, it's just, yeah, I like that. I like it's, you kind of already described it perfectly, but yeah, to her it's nothing special. It's just, in fact, it's actually the opposite. Like you know, you're complimenting me for this, but actually, ironically, it's been the thing that brought me a lot of.
I think it's a bad thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's so, man. And that's you and I have had situations like that before, where like I think you respect in me my ability to improv and speak so quickly and go from topic to topic without any notes prepared, and I respect the opposite. I wish I kind of my brain could slow down and take intelligent notes and stuff. In fact, there are times where I was trying to write my EQ essay, like an actual like organized essay, and my brain has a really hard time like doing anything that requires more than like 3 days planning. So then I was like, fuck it, I'm doing a PowerPoint. I'm getting, because the thoughts got too jumbled. The thoughts are always they're ping ponging in my head.
Work with how our brains work.
Yeah,
Can't really. I mean, yeah, that's one of those things that people always want to try and force their brains to work in the so-called right way, but then
I like that.
it's something I gotta learn too. So
That's good. But yeah, and Nakamura too, by the way, like what a genius. He keeps finding ways to like oh, we've mentioned this before too, like a new GF will show up and it's like, okay, this one's kind of like a combination between bleh and bleh, right? Like we noted that Kimari was very similar to Kishika, but I hadn't even considered, maybe we have, but I hadn't even considered recently the Shizuka comparisons and like how he basically, like Shizuka and Kimari had very similar upbringings, but they came out of it very different. And he's like pointing that out here, and oh, very similar upbringings, but like Shizuka came out like uber people pleaser, uber shy, uber I don't want to be noticed or be seen or make trouble for anyone. Meanwhile, Kimari, with a very similar type of upbringing, came out in the more aggressive, domineering way.
A pithy way to say it is that Shizuka couldn't follow the rules, and so she became sort of an outcast for that. But Kimari only followed the rules, so she became a bit of an outcast because of that.
Thank you for pithying. Is that what you said? Pithy? Thank you for pithying that. By the way, young yes, young Shizuka, cute as fuck in the We Have Such Similar Pasts. Look at this absolute whittle baby. And like,
she's so happy.
I know.
And
it almost looks
Kimari,
like,
oh my lord.
I know. This Shizuka almost looks like pre-trauma, but I know that's not true. It's just because book make her happy.
Yes.
Oh, she's so fucking cute.
It helps her forget her trauma.
I know this is a strange thing to say, I know. But let me cook. Seeing Shizuka like without her titular phone, it's like seeing like an old picture of someone who's always got to have like a wheelchair before they had to get in their wheelchair.
He's like, yeah, wait, like where are you in this picture? Like, I'm the one standing. Oh, shit. Like, yeah, it's okay, bro. I'm like,
yeah, because like something about this like Shizuka picture like it enthralled me. I was like, what is going on here? And I'm like, oh, it's because she doesn't have her fucking phone.
I mean, this might even have been before smartphones were a thing.
I know. So yeah, we're doing the math here.
Some of you young people probably can't imagine such a combination of words. You're like, what? Is he speaking English? Like,
it was so nice. You don't understand. We've reached the point where we realize that efficiency for efficiency's sake actually is not good. It's actually bad. Actually, it's good to have some struggle in life. Like, if you wanted to go on the internet, it's actually okay to take like 10 steps to the internet room and not just stay on your couch.
Are you saying that watching all of your like never having a moment of respite from your social circle and your peer group is not struggle in its own way? Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, we replace with different struggle. Oh, yeah, no, that's like the conclusion I've come to with the internet thing. It's like the internet was not the problem; it was the phones, because the internet was fucking epic when it was like a separate room. It was a place you went to. You traveled to the internet like a destination, and now it's like attached to you like a blood-sucking parasite at all times.
Now I do think, to be fair, if corporations hadn't centralized all of all the internet into like 5 websites, and they hadn't put algorithms on there that were specifically designed to maximize viewer retention rather than like enjoyment or whatever. Then maybe in that alternative world where it's not all capital, a phone could have been good.
Yeah, it could have been a phone just designed to be like fun and not be like, you must be looking at this 16 hours a day.
You must look at the rectangle.
All right, fantastic. The Black Mirror, if you will. Well, okay, let's see. I got notes all up. There's so much to talk about. Do you want to talk about?
I didn't get to talk about her outfit, but Kimari's outfit. I don't have too much to say there. Just has that because of the are they called lapels or whatever?
They're called nipples, Reyes.
They're poking out of them. Whatever those the bits around the collar that kind of go
Oh,
It's
lapels.
like
I think you mean,
double-breasted.
isn't it called lapel? I feel like I've heard the word lapel before.
Like, maybe.
I think I'm right.
Whatever, because it looks like a business vest. She looks like she's wearing a business vest
Yeah.
on top of her clothing.
Oh,
On top of her rest of her dress.
I remember a joke I wanted to say.
Very Kimar review.
Yeah, absolutely. When her fucking bullies showed up, I was literally like, "Oh yeah, well, I'm friends with a child," and I also I literally wanted them so badly to be like, "Is this your daughter?"
Oh damn! That would have been.
Oh my god,
He's
did
like,
you get
"No,
pregnant
I'm
like the
not."
second you left our vicinity?
I'm not the the superintendent of my school. I did not get pregnant yet. Like and I have a high school teen pregnancy.
I'm actually very surprised that they didn't like bring that up, right? Because I mean, like Shizuka's like pretty obviously like a child.
I think Shizuka like activated her like disappear into the background like under zero
Yeah.
cover.
They didn't even know.
introvert
You know what?
skills.
It's like very possible that they didn't even know that Shizuka was like with her. It's just like we're just sitting close for some reason.
Yeah. Like yeah, she doesn't have friends. Like well, of course.
Who is this sad lost child? Oh my god, someone does need to do the "Who is this sad lost child" meme with Shizuka when she's like crashing out. That's excellent stuff. Okay, let's see. I had more. Oh yeah, let's talk. Do you want to talk about this fucking douchey, angry, fuck ass old man?
Yeah, he's like it's like when you become an old person, you got 2 routes before you can become like the most like enlightened human being on the planet. All your years of wisdom coming together to make you just shit out like cones and epic wisdom and every option.
Shit out cones.
Yes.
What?
But wait, we talked about this. Like that was like the gift. One of the gifts I had for like Uto was like a book of cones. You know, like the Buddhist.
Well, listen, I forgot they were called cones because like now I'm just visualizing on an old man shitting out a traffic cone.
No, these are KOAN, not
thank you.
CONEs. Yeah,
Okay.
then either that or you could become this crotchety old man who's just giving the youngins grief at every opportunity.
This shit was crazy. So like, correct me if I'm wrong. Help me out here. And like, I know the obvious one is the vice principal, but like, I feel like usually in this series, like the elderly aren't like assholes like this.
I mean, I remember in that Rentaro Natty date there was a old couple who were kind of like oh you youngins with your PDA, what the hell's wrong with you? But then they kind of won them over by like doing something. And
they're
like,
a nice.
Fuck, we've been like it's like the black ships arriving at the shore. You know, but our old Japanese customs are being obliterated, replaced by superior Western norms or some shit like that.
No, Western hegemony. Oh, that's a hard word to say.
Hegemony.
Yeah, that one.
No, hegemony.
Hegemony. But I don't know. I guess it like, and I'm probably just misremembering, but it like really did surprise. Something about like this old man being like hostile and evil really surprised me. Like he's like, hey, good.
He's being like very like what's the word, like kind of passive aggressively. At least with Shizuka, but then once someone actually pushes back against him, then he starts crashing out.
Bro, he's kind of doing the Uto thing. Remember Uto with the ramen? He's like, well, technically, it's the library property. You should have been holding this whole stack.
He wasn't as good at logic trapping his opponents. So
yeah, and then you
got beaten by a child.
And then, do you want to talk fucking comedy gold? Is them like continuing their conversation?
Oh my god!
Like,
yes,
screaming?
that was crazy. Like,
Oh my
damn! Don't play with fucking library security here. It's harsh,
dude.
Harsh, but I respect it.
Your soul's as rotten as they come. I've got a one-way ticket to psychological hell for you, pal. Whatever few years you have left are about to be even more miserable. So this guy went to jail for the rest of his life. He died in prison for this.
What are you in for? I kicked a bookshelf in the library. And like,
dude, Japan is intense, bro. That's probably
So
real.
rude.
What is it, like 99% conviction rate in Japan?
to be fair, that kind of implies that everyone and like there's like a representative sample size of the population is in there. So it's like just random ass people who got convicted because it's like the justice system was like, we need to keep our record.
Yeah.
99% conviction rate, so we're gonna just take some rando.
I learned that stat from Jujutsu Kaisen. It's got to be true. You think?
Jujutsu Kaisen would never.
Yeah,
lie.
Gege wouldn't lie to me. Anyway.
Unfortunately, I don't know enough about Jujutsu Kaisen to like play off of that joke well. No, I was
Well,
trying to like make.
there's like a really
some
cool
joke
lawyer
about-
character who like his cursed energy awoke because he crashed the fuck out because he was like he was like one of those good lawyers, you know, the ones that actually like he's like a defense lawyer for like the little guy, and like the whole kind of thing was like, hey, you know, like they never win, right? Like there's like no point to what you're doing, and he believed in it. He was a true believer, and like he like fought super hard for this guy who was like definitely innocent, and he actually got him an innocent verdict, and it was like, oh my god, wow, you did it. And then like there was an appeal, and then
2%.
Well, but and then there was an appeal, and then he got guilty, and he got the death penalty or something.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
you
so
motherfucker.
in that
Yeah, I
moment-
could have been alive if not for you. Like that's the last thing he ever says. Like, because of your lawyer work, I'm going to die.
I think there was like a scene where he's like, what happened? You told me I was good. What? You know, but there's like a cool crash out moment where like they do that verdict, and then like and forgive, I'm probably misremembering. I've only seen this once with it when Allie showed me. I'm not like a big Jujutsu Kaisen guy, but Allie shows me all the episodes. And like he fucking like crashes out at like mid courtroom, and he basically like. There's like this cool scene where he's just like he picks up the gavel like as the lawyer, and he just starts smacking the shit out of it like on the judge's stand, and he's like, "Get your asses back here! I'm calling a retrial." And his cursed energy manifests, which kind of like forces them to like sit down and do like a trial. Very cool.
Well.
But yeah, why did I bring this up? Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's how I know that there's a very high conviction status or
Yes.
percentage in.
Okay, well, I heard about that from other sources, but yeah, I can corroborate that statistic.
Yeah. Which is you know, that's why Kimari knows the importance of not breaking the rules, because if you like I don't know, if you like spit chewing gum on a fucking park bench, you're going to jail for the rest of your fucking life.
Yeah, but this moment was also really good for Kimari. Like I literally said back on like page 4 where Shizuka accidentally makes her text speech way too loud, and
That was
Kimari's like,
funny.
"Oh, but you mustn't." I was like, "Oh my god, this woman cannot discipline anyone." And then I stood corrected. Actually, let me stand up. Let me stand corrected.
Stand.
Like actually, let me give my
standing right
apology
now. I
form.
can hear him.
My apology form right here, and I'm going to add it to our Discord thing.
I like that. Are you actually are you typing something? Is there something? Is there a bit
It's
happening?
an
right now?
image. I'm
Oh,
adding.
okay.
I'm adding it to our channel or
Gotcha. Is it just gonna be
our
like
chat. Our chat,
All right, let's see
so
here.
you can pull it up.
DM or yeah, okay.
It's in our DMs. Yeah.
What is this about to be?
Yes,
here?
I'm apologies.
God.
My
Look at
the
this.
Kimari Morikita apology form, reasons for behavior. You know, Nakamura convinced me that she was finished. You know, I only looked at stats. Mercury was in retrograde. You know, I didn't know shit about the rules. You know, my agenda blinded me. I was on crack. Okay, like I really thought that Kimari was just a pushover. You know, just
Oh my God.
anyone breaking the rules would be like, oh, but you busted. Like it's not right. But no, when it comes time to
When the
actually,
chips are down.
discipline people, yep, you can actually do it. I was like, oh my god.
I must say, thank you as always for your extra effort here. It will be rewarded in your paycheck.
Yeah.
But
Thank you.
yeah, of course. So like, as a reminder, her job, like her like aura, her like reputation before joining the Renjiro family was as like a super fucking strict teacher and guidance counselor. Right?
Yeah.
So like, of course, she has the ability to.
Yeah, but I thought like Rentaro would basically like
neutered her, like
what's the he mind broke her
domesticated her.
basically.
Yeah. Oh my god. Honestly, I mean, kind of. I think she's probably got a weakness for the family. I could see her having a hard time, like, because again, anytime she's around the
Damn,
family,
just like me.
no,
Shit. Yeah, I'm very when people anyone gets in my inner circle, I become very. It's really difficult for me to be meaningfully critical of them.
yeah, no. I mean, I think that's just kind of human nature, isn't it?
Yeah, I
To an
guess.
extent.
It's good. It's good to be able to not just like
No, yeah,
be able
yeah.
to- yeah. When
No, I see
when
what you
people are acting up, you gotta be able to put your foot down and say, bro, get your shit together.
Absolutely. No, you're totally right. Yeah, I was gonna make a joke, but like the moment's gone.
No. Well, anyway, rare Shizuka speech once again in like a kind
Yes.
of a bittersweet moment.
Which page?
page 7, where like she's like wait, you don't need to do this for me. You can just let the old man take the book.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Fine. I know, so cute. Oh my god.
Yeah, they keep on like no, stand back. She's like, I'm going.
Daughter and
Yeah.
daughter
Yes.
and wife and friend. You
daughter wife.
don't. That I think that's why. All right, you know what? You've given me a new opportunity to make that joke that I wasn't gonna make.
Oh, okay.
She's got a weakness for them because she knows her fucking gliss moistened pussy is gonna be sliding across theirs at some point. You know what I mean? Like that's all.
Bliss moistened, huh?
Glistening is
Interesting,
what I meant to say.
interesting, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's not wrong. It's just that's the writer brain coming through. Right? You need to-
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got to have a bunch of different words to describe their pussies. You know, it's
Yes.
you got like the synonyms tab on the other one on the other monitor. You know, I know it.
Yep.
I know it all too well. But yeah, no, I mean, like I have a feeling. You have to. We've seen her like in her little bed, fucking texting Rentaro. Like, oh, fuck. She's got to be like, she's got to be thinking, and I hope a lot of these girls are thinking, like, man, when we fuck, this shit's gonna be wild. This is gonna be a big event.
Like
when
it's
we
gonna
fuck.
show up on the Richter
Yeah.
scale. It's gonna be like, what the fuck? Is there an earthquake going on? No, it's just the Rentaro family getting it on for the first time.
And all of them but one are virgins, so that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it's as if 100 virgins suddenly became non-virgins all at once.
I said a disturbance in the force. Fantastic.
The virgin force.
Wow. You know, so does that mean Yaku will take charge and be like, all right, listen up. I'm the only one with
of
experience
course.
here.
I mean, I believe that she was. There was at least one point where she basically schooled Hikaru. He's like,
Oh yeah.
like young lady, there are some like, didn't you know it's better to leave some things to the
Yes.
imagination? Hikaru's like, fuck, I didn't, I thought I knew shit, but the master really,
it's
the
true.
master laid down the law.
I was
The only one here who has experience.
I was plapping and getting plapped in the trenches in World War One. Okay, I know about fucking.
Like I learned about Futsunari before it was even a tag on your Rule 34.
It's one of the
because
first
used
drugs
a
I
drug.
made. Yeah. Oh shit! Yes.
My husband was masculine in the streets, but
Yeah.
femboy in the
He was
in the sheets, I
masculine
don't know.
until I got to him. Okay.
Yeah.
I
He
said
was a switch.
he made me come so hard I fucking lost my vision for a couple seconds, and
He was the one who got pregnant, not me.
and I wanted to repay him, but
That's how they keep living like a virgin pregnancy thing. Like this pussy has never
oh
been.
my god,
been
this pussy's never been
penetrated
pierced.
ever.
Yes, of course. It's very important that Rentaro gets the first. This is sarcasm, by the way, for newcomers. It's very important that Rentaro gets the first piercing of all of the pussies.
Yeah, as we all know, the hymen is a warranty seal, and it needs to be perforated.
This is also
otherwise,
sarcasm, everybody.
Like pay no mind to how that would work with a period. You know, it's like totally nature just finds a way.
I want there to be an audible Slim Jim snap with every girl.
Yes. If I don't get my audible Slim Jim snap, I'm sending them back to the.
I'm so happy we're fucking making that a term. Women, I have a question for you. Do you ever come so hard that you're like, man, I really want to repay my man, and then find that the way that men come, it's just not as like satisfying? And like I have a line in like this in one of my fics where it's like, because I've always been obsessed. I'm very interested in the differences between how men and women come, because when a woman comes like good, they like leave the universe. Like they're like convulsing and twitching and like gone, you know. And this isn't just, I'm not just fucking yapping. Like I've experienced this. I've caused this.
We have a subject matter expert on the scene.
Thank you. You know, I'm not even trying to say I'm that good. You know, I mean, you know, like I'm fine. I'm probably average at sex, but like, you know, everyone has their really good days, and on those good days, Allie has left the fucking universe. Okay, I've never left the universe, no matter how many tools or there's a reason that I'm like trying all this new shit. It's like it's kind of bullshit that men don't come.
Wait, have you done any prostate stuff? Because that's
yep.
that's the door for most men if you want to do the.
That's what I was
those-
leading
those
towards.
Brain. Oh, okay, yeah. You have
sorry.
brain melting orgasms. So yeah, you can't do the penis. Like even for women,
Yeah.
the clitoris tends to have very what could be described as penile-esque
Yep.
orgasms.
It's got the G-spot ones are the ones that make them lose their minds, yeah. And so yeah, that's actually what I was leading towards. Is yes, that is basically the only way for you men to achieve femoid-esque orgasms. But the reason I bring this up is because I'm imagining a scenario where Yaku, because you mentioned Yaku grow a penis drug. That feels like a very Yaku thing to do, where she's like, well, you made me come so hard. I got to repay the favor. And, this is like a 1940s man. And he's like, no, that's weird. I could, no. That. And she's like, no, I insist. Bend over.
I'm not giving you a fucking choice.
Yeah, and your
My family is the one that's more prestigious.
I know this is problematic, but it's the 1940s. Once it's in you, you won't be resisting anymore.
Yeah, we're switching rules, so I'm going to be the problematic one.
I feel like I can't imagine a Yakuza not being a dom, is what I'm saying.
True. I mean, what is Kusuri like Dami? I don't know.
I kind of get that.
I mean,
well, she's not
more
Dami
like Bratty.
in her kid form. She's not, but she is the kind of objectively Dami in her 18-year-old form.
I can kind of see it. I mean, I kind of tend to interpret more just relaxed comfort. But I mean, I'm sure she would be willing to.
Well, one of the ways he always draws her when she's, especially in the beginning, would be like, it was always like her on top of him or her towering over him. She's very tall. That's kind of the aura she gave me.
Yeah, I mean, definitely can see it. I mean, because Dom at the end of the day is anyone can at least act like a Dom. But
it's pretty Dom to unconsensual.
Basically, what I'm saying is Nakamura, you need to set this whole question to rest and show her, show that you have the BDSM chapter where all the girlfriends go
the photo
to their
booth
various
chapter?
BDSM.
Oh.
Yes, their various BDSM kings. Like I'm the switch, I'm the bottom, I'm the top. I'm a stone top, whatever.
Iku pulls out like a fucking traffic cone-sized butt plug that she's had in her ass for like the last week. She's like, oh, they're like, wow.
Iku, I wonder why you've been walking weird all for this time. Yeah, I guess.
She told us that she twisted her ankle at baseball practice, but that doesn't explain the very wide gait that she was walking.
It was actually anal training practice.
It's very important.
That's how she twisted her ankle.
Well, once you discover that there's internal muscles to train, Iku's life changed completely.
Yes.
Fantastic. All right, back to the subject matter at hand, huh?
Yeah. But you have like if you had scrolled down just a little bit more, you could have had Shizuka like staring at the screen with like a fucking just like what am I listening to?
What are you guys talking about? Shizuka, you're gonna get it too. You better be prepping.
Yeah, hopefully that Circle of Love story has some R18 scenes in there.
Oh yeah. Oh man, the fucking Princess Knight roleplay they're gonna be doing. It's gonna be so hard to because there's so many women Rentro's gotta please to do long complex roleplay. I'm imagining they're trying to do a long roleplay thing that because Shizuka strikes me as someone who at least on the surface would want very beautiful vanilla romantic sex, but there's definitely an id to her that wants to be wall slammed and fucked hard, right?
Yep.
So I think
that's after the first come when she's been knocked out of the planet.
Yeah, exactly. So that's I think her ideal sex scenario is the role play into the fucking messy ball slapping bareback bent over the couch type shit. But I'm imagining a scenario where they're midway through the princess role play and then I don't know, Kusri walks in and she's like, "What are you guys doing?" It's oh my fucking god. She's just that's it.
He starts yelling in text he does what he did here basically.
Yeah, get out of here, I say.
Yeah, verily.
Well, anyway, let's see. Let me check on my bruv. I know she's bruved before, but is this Matsuri influence?
Or is she bruvin'?
Well, that was the one that was loud. Looky here, bruv.
Oh yeah.
Is this something she's entered in there specifically for when communing with Matsuri?
It'd be interesting. She changes the text speech to Japanese British.
She's code switching
Japanese
with her app.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. I mean, that'd be pretty. Yeah, that'd be a lot easier for her to code switch, I guess. Time to go for the AVE.
Oh my god. Shizuka, no. Oh my god, bro.
What's up, my?
Stop. Bro, when they get their first I guess Ira, but I want a black girlfriend, you know, like we discussed the soul, kind of like the Soul Eater
Yeah,
girl.
the Japanese
right?
would call them buraku, I
Oh my
think.
God,
is what
yeah.
they call 'em, but yeah.
That's gonna be the moment where we side eye Rentaro, but also side eye Nakamura very hard. Like, all right, come on, man, I need you.
Like,
do some
no, don't worry.
Googling.
I have black friends.
Well, I know Japan is like kind of known for being a little less than tactful with
Yeah.
black stuff.
They're innocently racist.
They really
Emphasis
are.
on the innocent.
What a great time to bring up this tweet. Did you see the tweet? You know the tweet, right? The tweet? All right,
Maybe.
I'm gonna bring it up. This is the
I'll have
craziest
to have
shit.
my memory jogged.
It's exactly what you said. It's that like this is the most like ooh woo racism I've ever seen in my entire
Oh wait,
life.
I think I might. Yeah, if it was a recent,
Unbelievable. Yep, it
or
was.
like that woman talking about her neighbor
Yep.
or something like. Yeah, like,
Here, I'm gonna get it up right
his,
now.
his strong foreign body could like fold me over with like but one pinky or some shit like that.
Yes, and they were just like so genuinely scared, and it was just like, oh my god. Let me see if I can find this.
Shaking my damn head.
Oh, does anyone have the tweet, man? This should be easier to find. Is this it?
Let me
See if you can
see.
find it. It's just like unbelievable. Yeah, here we go. I got it.
Oh
No,
nice.
I lied.
Never mind.
I'm so sorry.
I closed the window and I got it.
Black people tweet. Might be Jover. What's? Oh, here we go. Out of the loop. R/out of the loop. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Did I find it? I may have found it. It's
Okay,
loading.
hopefully.
Yep. Okay. Here we go. So this is me reading this. This went like hella viral because it's just like what Rhea said, right? Like this, because Japan is damn near an ethno state, right? Like it's very close.
I mean, I don't think it. That's being generous. It basically just is an ethno state.
well, because I mean, there
I mean,
are.
they're
I
just
say
not-
damn near because there are factually
Okay, but
people.
in
there that are-
reality,
yeah.
there's not going to be any ethno state that doesn't have
Okay, I don't
immigrants.
fucking know. I don't know the science of ethno
I mean,
states. I figured there
yeah, I
were
mean,
some that like North Korea-esque where it's like literally just a fucking wall around that like no one
I
can
guess,
come in or
but
out.
there probably are non.
Because there's ways to move to Japan, right? I mean, surely.
Yeah,
I know it's probably hard.
despite their best efforts. Yes,
Yeah,
there are.
exactly. Yeah, I think. Listen, words mean thing, Reyes. Damn near is accurate.
Yeah, it's true.
don't need to
but I
one-up
just
me.
Figure. Yeah, it's just like in reality, there's never going to be. Even if you murder them all, someone's going to get
Whoa.
away.
Okay,
Which
fair
is
enough.
not a bad thing at all, But, I mean, it's not a bad thing at all that some get away. Just
Lord have
to
mercy.
be clear. Just to be clear.
Breaking news: Reyes from Chaos Squared says it's quote not a bad thing at all to
Yes,
murder them.
I am a national socialist.
No. Okay, so this is that Japanese tweet that went viral. Here we go. I'm gonna do a voice
You're
too.
gonna show it?
Oh,
You're not-
God damn it! No, I looked it up on
Oh,
my
yeah.
phone.
Oh my! You looked. Why didn't you? Whatever. Never mind. Whatever.
Why can't
What
we
if
just
there's
listen?
what if
Wouldn't
a
you guys
blind
guys?
What if there's a deaf person?
Yeah.
Listen,
to
watching
our
the
content.
video?
No, listen. Wouldn't you guys rather look at Shizuka's beautiful face as I read this racist Japanese tweet? Come on, think about that.
I mean,
Come on.
yeah. Well,
I've got Shizuka looking
comments-
really sad.
Would Shizuka write something like what this tweet said?
No.
Answer in the comments.
Well, actually, that's a good question, actually, because like she's scoured. All right. Anyway, so I'm zoomed in on sad-looking Shizuka here. Okay. So this is again, because I don't want anyone to think that this is me saying this. This is the Japanese tweet. The number of encounters with black people in my neighborhood are steadily increasing. Their skeletal structure and the way that their muscles are built are on a completely different level from Japanese people. I'm slim, so if I get pinned down, it'd be over in seconds. I never imagined that violence from a foreigner would climb the ranks in my predictions for my own cause of death. I couldn't have pictured that even a few years ago. Things change when you least expect them, huh?
All right, fucking Nina Einstein from Code Geass, Saturn ass.
So, like, this is what's interesting, right? Yeah, because it really is, like, it's so interesting to compare America racism to Japanese racism. America racism is like, yeah, fuck them. Yeah. And then, like, Japan is like, hyper-intellectual, ooh-woo. Also, I remember when I read this.
Well,
like,
I mean, it might not. It might be translation feature.
True,
kind of
true. I mean, I think
adds
that speaks
legitimacy
to
to
their
it.
like hyper, what's the word? Like they're super manners intensive, super. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I mean, they do have casual speak.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So, I'd have to see the Japanese text to be like, whether like she was as being like super posh
Do you want
about
me
her racism.
Do you want me
or
to
whether she was,
screen cap it to you?
you know, let's see.
Yeah. So
It'd be
I'll,
funny.
I'll
She's like,
yeah.
she's saying very like this, like very casual, like like I said, like this foreigner, this black person, bend me over and break
Whoa.
my back in. And, like,
That was one of the things that.
as it goes on and on, you're just like, wait, is she kind of
Yep.
into this?
Yep.
Like,
That when I read this to Dylan, he was like, "This sounds kind of like."
yeah, because that is often. I mean, if you've seen.
So I sent you the translated and the
The
original.
Dojin.
So what's interesting about one of the reasons that this kind of came to light is because X, Twitter, or whatever, they have like a new auto translate feature now. So like you don't even have to click it. It's
Wait,
just like
it's not new. Oh, you
No,
know,
it
it
is.
happens automatically.
yeah, it's automatic now.
Yeah, because it's the ability to
Yeah,
click
I
on
know.
the translation. That's been there for a few years.
That's
damn.
why again words mean things. I said auto.
Damn. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
But anyway, yeah. So like you know people are fucking lazy, right? So the fact that it's like
Mm-hmm.
just there, you don't see it as like a foreign tweet anymore unless you read like really closely, right? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people are seeing like more perspectives from different, which is, in a way it's kind of cool actually. But yeah, are you taking a look at the original Japanese there? And
Yeah, I
seeing
mean, it is casual speaking, nothing too fancy. But to be fair, this I mean, I guess okay. Because I think I was a little too caught up on like the form of how you were describing, but yeah, in terms of it being kind of like like generally speaking, you wouldn't expect like an American racist to talk about black
Yeah.
people like or foreigners this way because there's much more of an element
We've
of,
moved
like,
along the escalation pipeline a
Yes.
little more, right? I mean, this is how
this
maybe,
is more just like kind of like this is more like when two animals like stumble upon each other in like the forest and like I mean are we can do something or are we just gonna walk past each other and if they do no problems there whereas
Yeah.
in America there's a much more of an established history of like
yes,
actual conflict and tension and
yeah, no,
that's not theoretical for us. It's
yeah, it's like
hopefully in the past.
it's like what you mentioned. You said it very well. There's like a weird innocence to this racism. You know what I mean? Not just to clarify, not to like it's not okay, but it's like there's like this weird.
For those who need to be told, innocence is not necessarily a good
Yes.
thing.
Yeah, innocence can actually be toxic in a way. So like it comes off as very, and this has always kind of been like a stereotypical problem with Japan, right? Like uneducated, right? Because again, they do kind of live in a bubble over there in Japan. It comes with the ethno state.
Yeah.
Comes free with your
Living on a
ethno
little
state.
island.
Yeah. But that's actually one of the reasons why it was really cool in JJK when I don't know. Do you remember that when Gojo said some racist shit? And then, like, the one black character in JJK called him out on it, and it was actually, like, kind of cool.
Like, whoa! I mean, I did not know.
Oh, yeah, so Gojo's talking about how sorcerers are, like, something like, sorcerers are already, like, way physically stronger than, like, a person. And then,
Oh, my God.
And then he
imagine.
says something, he literally says something like, and with your musculature, it's like, oh, you must be like a monster. And then, like, he basically, like, this black guy's like, I don't know his character names, apologies, but he's like,
Damn.
hey, that's a
Forgot
stereotype.
the name of a black person.
I don't
not
read the
cool
series.
name.
But I did make a TikTok where I had a little Gojo plushie and I put my Black Lives Matter shirt on the Gojo plushie.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I was
but
fixing it.
honestly, real big of Gege to have, like, basically the poster boy of the series is
Literally.
be racist and then get corrected on his racism.
No, and it was actually because
Good on him.
it was kind of a cute moment because like the black character is basically just like, hey, that's a stereotype, knock that shit off, and then there's like a
I'm
little,
actually weak as fuck.
that's really funny. There's a little panel of Gojo being like he's like super sheepish and he's like, sorry, sorry about that.
Damn.
So it's actually kind of
The
sweet.
one thing his all-seeing eyes can't see. You know?
Exactly. Well, and also apparently because it's like there's something weird. I don't know how the JJK lore, but apparently like 99% plus of sorcerers are from Japan. Like I don't know why that is. They're like almost all of them are.
Just Japan shit.
Yeah.
It's
So
like it's like how in Marvel comics, 99% of the heroes are in America.
yeah. So apparently this guy is like in JJK is like the one black sorcerer in the world. So like that's why like Gojo was like fucking hyper fixating about it. He was like,
You're
oh
even more special than I am.
yeah. Basically, it was kind of like that innocent racism where he was like hyper fixating in a positive way. He's like, oh my god, like with like how your body is and mixed with your sorcery, you're gonna be like hella strong. Holy fuck! And then he's like, bro,
it's like when Americans like, oh my god, your Asian, so your math skills gotta be through the roof, right? And it's like, bro, I'm like failing math over here.
yeah, I'm just a human being, brother. Fantastic. Well, what a fun little aside that was.
Yeah.
Okay. Racist Japanese people aside. Oh yeah, I remember I brought this up. So when we do get the black girlfriend, and we better Nakamura. Otherwise, I'll be side-eyeing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see if there's like any. I believe in him, I really do. But like, because a great example is like the guy who writes Soul Eater Fire Force. Love that guy. But he also has that very innocent, like, ooh racism, where it's like, for example, in Fire Force, I should show you a picture of this guy. In Fire Force, one of the black characters is like, I shit you not, he powers up, he gets like fire tribal markings on his body, and then he makes a basketball out of fire.
Oh yeah, now that's
It's
one of those
yeah.
things could have been, could have been okay, but then both of them.
Yeah, I know.
Both of them. Oh my lord!
I think his name's.
I mean, you might as well have like an Asian person have like a yin yang symbol with like
Yeah.
I don't know, chopsticks or something.
It comes off, and like the thing about, and this doesn't excuse it. You should do your research and be a little less stereotypical. But like the way that he writes it though, because I love this show, I really do. The way that he writes it comes off very like he thinks it's super cool. Like, oh wow, like I love
Yeah.
black culture. I want to like celebrate it, but it's like it comes off very on the fucking nose. You know what I mean? I wonder if I can find it. So I see the tribal mark. Google search Fire Force Ogun, Ogun.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I am looking at the shared screen. So.
I forgot I
just
literally forgot we were sharing.
Yeah, you haven't
Holy
turned it
fuck.
off. Or you forgot to turn it off.
Oh wow. Well, anyway, I'll turn that off in a second. But yeah, so he's got the trial markings. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to find the part where he does the basketball. I did not make that shit up.
And type in Fire Force Ogun basketball.
I suppose I could. But why would I? Oh shit. Yes, thank God it auto-completed. I was scared.
That dunk was fire.
He definitely makes a motherfucking fire. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay, you can see it happening here. You see, he's about to dunk the fucking fire basketball. Yeah, I'm not gonna play the fucking video because we got copyrighted last time I did that.
Damn.
All right, let me turn off the fucking screen sharing. I forgot I was still doing that. That's too much for my whittle fucking computer. Although it seems to be handling it fine. Oh, I'm so excited.
Before it turns out, like OBS was like
Fucked up
dropping
the entire-
24 out of 24 frames.
Well, we don't even really need frame. Honestly, this is our podcast is one of the few ones that would work with like 1 frame per second.
They wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, I mean, it would be choppy when I scroll. That's about it, really.
Yeah.
All right. What else to discuss here? Let me get my notes back up.
The fucking library. Oh my god.
What a beautiful.
I mean, it's an impressive collection. Like I'm reminded of Shinomiya from The World God Only Knows, and in her grandiose speech out books, actually, and that kind of reminds me of something that I might want to share on. I mean, to be fair, this probably will, or rather, to avoid getting copied, I'm just gonna kind of gonna go through it quickly or whatever. But yeah, wait, where is it? It's on my there it is.
You get those notes. Oh, okay. Do I have to go and look at your screen now?
I mean, yeah, if you want.
I would love to.
You can see it, yeah.
There's so much.
Well, actually, you need to, otherwise the viewers won't see it either.
Did you forget that?
Yeah.
I love you though.
Are you seeing a black screen?
I'm seeing a black screen.
Proverbial black mirror.
Oh my god, I'm so scared. And I'm not gonna get copyrighted for this.
I'm gonna skip through bits.
I swear to God, Reyes.
The music, yeah, I just skip through the music.
Reyes, you're gonna get me fucking copyright strike.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
I've muted it on my end. Is the music important?
Well, okay, I get. Have some of the music.
Motherfucker. You don't understand how instantly that shit got copyrighted last time. Okay, I have it on a little bit. Okay.
Like, luckily the subtitles are there for you.
No, I have the volume on a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so if this gets copyrighted, what do you owe me? Like a sexy little dance or something? Like,
10 cents. Wait, what? Wait, what did you say? I couldn't hear you over the
oh,
video.
nothing.
To be fair, anybody showing the character more?
So what is? Are you just trying to show me the library here? It is cool looking.
Yeah, well, the preamble I let into, Shinomiya from
Yes.
the World God We Know was a librarian. He was like Shizuka before Shizuka. It was like
Oh.
the World God We Know was kind of like the one of the harems. It was like
I'm so sorry.
that series walked so that one of the girlfriends could run.
I didn't know much.
Imagine imagine Lelouch Lamprey from Code Geass as a harem protagonist. It's like,
I see it.
because that's basically what was going on there.
Right.
It's basically like imagine 100 Girlfriends, but it's just you're every instead of the bits after the kiss or the confessions, it's pretty much every arc is just
Leading up to who's
here's the
gonna
girl.
choose
We're
type shit?
gonna woo the girl, and
Oh.
then it ends with the kiss. So basically, our main character, Keima Katsuragi, he's like the god of harem VNs.
What
he
the
can
fuck?
he can beat any VN, and by beat I mean like he can capture all the routes, all the girls in there, and he basically doesn't care about anything else in the world. He's like fuck fuck school, fuck life. All I want to do is
Is
beat
fuck.
these games. Yeah. Well, no, fuck virtual women, and it just so happens at the same time as this is happening down in hell, the demons that were imprisoned there have managed to escape, or rather they were released by someone. Well, but that's neither here nor there. But I guess they had no gym in hell, so they're all weak as fuck. So when they come up to our human world, they gotta be they gotta hide away in the cracks and crevices of the human heart while they recoup their strength. So in order to get them out, you have to basically fill a person's heart with positive emotions like love or hope or something. They'll fill
That
up the holes
certainly
in their
is a
heart,
framing
and then-
device.
yeah, and force the demons out. So the people in hell are like, okay, how do we do this? We don't really know how to like deal with these humans. They're mostly down guarding hell. So they basically send they basically like what's the word, like recruit people to like help them like basically what's the word, like woo these people who have had their hearts like snuck into, and one of them happens. They mistook Keima's ability to woo virtual waifus for being able to woo real waifus. So he gets like fucking like conscripted basically into saving real life women. He's like, real women, 3D women are trash. I only care about 2D women. So the story is essentially like thematically, it's basically about people having to accept or like learn to love reality and not just their
good
little
lesson.
the little escape away from reality. And I mean, honestly, it was a big, it left a big impression on me because when I saw the story as a teen, that was when I first kind of like realized what motifs were in writing. 'Cause I've been doing it before, but that was the first time I actually getting to see. Because like I said, Keima he's all about his virtual world. He considers that to be the ideal world, whereas the real world is all trash. And that pattern of ideal versus real sort of repeats with many of the other girls and it's just characters. So I got to. I mean, you left a big impression on my writing style in that sense. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of this is one of those situations where I'm kind of pissed at the way my memory works, because I'll forget about the story for like years, and then something will remind me of it, and I'll be like, oh my god, I love that fucking story. It was so good. But yeah, anyway.
Well, hey,
my turn to
yap,
go off. Yeah, to yap.
Getting nutting in a vagina has really brought a lot out of Reyes, I think.
No, I think this was just because we did this. There was a big library.
Oh,
Shizuka
so
is
it
like
was just, you saw a big library and you were like, oh, my
Shizuka
hyperfixation.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, you saw the library is humongous. I mean,
Yeah, no, that is cool.
this is for a school. This is for a.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
it's like a
Oh,
rich ass
that's
school.
See, okay, I
You
will
find
say
out,
you could have
yeah.
just come right here. You didn't have to fucking force me
Yeah.
to listen to a bunch of copyright music.
Damn. Well, but yeah, I mean, also Shiori doesn't really. He's not really good at talking. She's
Oh,
you
the
know, her
archetype.
famous like first line is saying like like aho like in like he basically calls Keima like he's like idiot like he's I don't remember
That
I
fucking
don't remember
voice
what
acting from Reyes. Y'all
Yeah.
hear that? That was actually not
I don't
bad.
remember exactly what he was doing, but yeah, Keima is like he's like basically when he's not trying to woo women, he's basically like the most abrasive piece of shit you've ever done seen. So he oftentimes manages to piss off people.
So we have like a classic, like he's a fucking asshole to them, but then comes back later and is nice and woos them.
I mean, sometimes I guess, but I don't know.
Okay.
It's more just he's just someone who knows what he's about. He only cares about that, and anything else is a degrading distraction from that. Which I mean, especially back then, was
Yeah.
relatable for a young Reyes.
Poignant
I was
for
like,
you.
Damn, it's rare to see relatable main characters in media.
You know, I'm glad that you got to I yapped about the Fire Force black character, and now you get to yap about
And
this.
the Jujutsu Kaisen lawyer character.
Yeah, I yap about a lot, so this is good. This is healthy.
Mm-hmm,
This makes our relationship more equal.
Yeah.
Also,
I get to bring up a kind of at this point kind of forgotten, but very beloved harem.
I definitely recognize the name
story.
of the show. I've heard it around the block. Also, I've been waiting.
Honestly,
Go
it's good enough that I'd be willing to like when we're doing our little
Fuck
hangout.
yes, absolutely.
Off the record or whatever. Then I would definitely want to watch that series because it's really interesting to compare it to One of the Girlfriends because it is a harem. It has a lot. Certain, obviously, not as many girls as One of the Girlfriends, but I mean, there's definitely a lot of them. They have some similarities. Like you could very easily see like similarities. Like I mentioned, Shiori is like the Shizuka. There's like a Kishika kind of clone who's like her whole thing.
Well, yeah, I mean,
is,
Nakamura's
like,
going. He started off by going through like every single
Nakamura
trope.
went
And
through
then he's creating
the
new
ancient
tropes.
archives.
in real time. He's creating new tropes.
It's for the future harem people to be like, God
Oh,
damn,
yeah.
there's literally nothing. He left nothing for us.
Well, me making my harem manga in 2080 in the fucking like ruins of the climate apocalypse, and I'm like, all right, I gotta have like the Westaboo American obsessed one, and I gotta have the mad scientist drug girl, and I gotta I'm trying to think of like a weird. I gotta have the twin. What's one that like he's come up like it's like specific to fucking Nakamura? There's gotta be one.
Like the girl who's obsessed with violence.
Yeah, oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I think that's a
absolutely.
specific thing, yeah.
I gotta make
then
sure that at
his-
least 3 or
his-
4 of them are related to each other.
Yeah, and even the viewers like, wait, isn't this just specific character from One of the Girlfriends? Like girlfriend number blah blah blah.
Fuck.
He's like, I figured it out. I figured it out. A girlfriend who loves numbers and like,
You know what?
Sorry,
Make it
bro,
letters, and we're in the clear.
it's like that was girlfriend number 63.
All right. Well, thank you. Oh my god, I did a hick burp. What you hear that? Oh,
Yeah,
I hicked. I
yeah,
sucked in air, and then that was
the
weird.
most evil type of burp. Luckily, it sounds like you did not accidentally inhale stomach acid. 'Cause, oh my god.
Oh
I've
Lord,
had
have
that.
mercy! What a nightmare!
You feel that shit just dissolving your lungs.
Ugh, Jesus Christ! Just eating through the mucous membrane.
Yes.
Well, hey, hopefully you guys enjoyed the This is it's interesting how these kind of things wax and wane, ebb and flow. We have some reviews that are very on point,
Twee
and then
and
we have
law.
and then we have some reviews that are very very off topic, which is fine because you are here for us, and if you're here for us, you're here for that too. Because you
If
wouldn't
you
be
want to just read the chapter, then you would check out Backtrack React Stream where he live translates the damn thing
yeah.
with the fan translator in the chat, just like correcting him at every turn.
As a
Lovingly,
reminder,
affectionately.
the appeal of us is to put us on in the background as you're like baking a cake or doing the laundry or working
Or
your dead-end job.
even having sex. Like,
Oh hell yeah, guys! Okay, I mean this. If anyone plays us while you're having sex, or even if like you're playing music on your YouTube Premium and then it just like auto clicks to us, and then like we're talking about a chapter while like we're like 100 girlfriends as like you're nutting. I want to know about that, and I'll give you a shout out if you can
as
prove
they
it.
say in the fanfic space, wank and tell.
Yeah, I need to see like a filled condom with nut
Oh my!
slapped
Wait,
next
was
to
there a woman?
I need to see a filled pussy with nut
Oh my Lord.
slapped next
Insane.
to a phone with our videos play. Did you see what Richmond did actually?
Insane.
Not involving the. Don't worry, it had
no.
nothing to do with nut. Richmond in our Discord, and I did not ask him to do this. He just fucking did it. He was in like one of them their technology stores, and he made a bunch of the display phones play our reviews. Yeah.
Damn. Well, I mean, if we see a sudden uptick,
I did.
in viewers.
So this
Lord.
was our most recent one, and it was right when on that day it was sitting at like 990 something, and then after he said that I went and checked and it just clicked over 1,000. So I was like, I see you, Richmond.
Damn, our fans are everywhere.
Oh yeah, so some random fucking tech store in Florida, like someone walked up and they were like, who are these fucking idiots? All right.
Yeah, I mean, we got great fans.
We do.
All I can say.
We really do. I love you all so dearly. What are we at? 811 subscribers? 811 forehead kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah,
Oh, Lord.
mwah.
That took a while.
Yeah, I'll finish those later.
Yeah, well, just like VTubers have their super chat reading streams, we're gonna have our
Ooh.
kisses, our subscriber stream.
Yeah, anyone who shows up to the next live stream, you get a personalized forehead kiss. We are going to get back to live streaming soon because I've got a nice fancy computer courtesy of Reyes. Thank you, Reyes.
Yes. Yeah.
He really is my sugar daddy.
I guess. Yeah, kind of.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's see. Okay. I got some more notes. Let's go to page 13 here.
Okay, let us see.
Lettuce leaf.
Yep.
Thank you.
Bites in the lettuce leaf.
Shout outs to Boomy from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yes.
Can you so go to the very bottom of this page. So in my notes I put absolutely love this shot of Kimari's face on page 13 from beneath her chin, the dread of being laughed at for not being invited to a party, for not even knowing it was happening. I don't know what this panel here really like it set the mood for me for what the next page would be, which is just like leading into more of that like you can hear the fucking like the fucking Joker like
About to go on my Joker art.
but like yeah, I don't know, it's because up until this point she was quite cool. She's clearly, this is a moment where you're seeing her being removed from her comfort zone, removed from her happy place.
Like, I mean, like check out, like, go switch between page 12 and 13, like, and look at her face in the top right page, like, see how stark the difference is, kind of wistfully reminiscing on her past regrets, and then now just being like, she's basically going back into that mode that she was just flashbacking about.
And
like,
think about
time to put on my armor.
And yes, the mask on. And think about this too, right? Like, there's probably also an element of like these people, the Renfro family, are like my new friends and like my new lease on life, and probably like my I think in her, because she's probably thinking about this very dramatically, from her perspective, like my last chance to have connection, my last chance to have friends. There's got to be an element of like, oh, they're gonna see the real me. These bullies are gonna, because like I imagine I don't know. She remembers thinking pretty lowly of herself after these. Like, in fact, actually, if you go back up to the flashback, I like. Yep, here we go. I like this a lot, where you see the initial flashback on page 11, or maybe 10. No, it's 11.
Yeah, 11.
And it almost looks at first as though she's unfazed, and then there's like a really brief little twinge right behind her, right? So like
twinge of twinge.
It always true. It always got to her, like it was a mask. This like, fuck you then, I'll tell, but like secretly she wished she could have friends, we know this. She had a fucking book on it, and now we're starting to piece together her timeline, right? Because there was a previous chapter, or maybe it was the volume extra where we saw her like with the book, where she was a little bit less hardened and a little bit more like, I'm gonna try to make friends, and I think she was younger than she is in this one, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
So there's
Like,
clearly
she's probably like 15 here, but she was clearly like 12ish.
Yes.
back then.
Clearly a
Which is,
time.
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's very what's the word? Like but yeah, timeline wise, that's not too unrealistic. I mean, at least based on my
Oh yeah, because in high
my
school,
personal experience,
if you don't have a social circle by high school, you're just like fuck it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Because that was around the time that I had in my head, I was like, I'm just not gonna have a girlfriend. I think, fuck it, whatever.
I guess just no bitches.
and you know what? Because I'm not like living in fucking Mesopotamian times. I was okay with that. You know, I have Netflix.
What? Wait, what? What?
I just picked a random era.
You mean you were able to distract yourself, right? I thought you were implying that, like, in Mesopotamian times, you needed to have a girlfriend by teenage years, or else you were like burned at the stake
No,
or whatever.
one of my favorite bits is the whole like modern distractions have like collapsed society. Like it's the same reason why like I was watching I've been watching a lot of war movies lately because that's what Dylan's been having me watch. I watched Full Metal Jacket from Stanley Kubrick, and I watched Saving Private Ryan from Steven Spielberg. Have you seen these movies?
Yeah, well, I've heard of them. Yes, I've seen scenes from them.
I've
both
seen
referenced in
TikTok summaries of them.
No, I think they reference in popular media. They're like, I mean, isn't Full Metal Jacket the one that has the like sergeant
Show me
yelling
your war
at the
face!
soldier?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's been referenced to
Yeah,
even
watch the
before
fucking movie,
TikTok
brother.
and YouTube were a thing. They've been. You got the cultural osmosis.
That doesn't
Can't not
count
know
as
about
seeing it. It's not about knowing it. You got to watch these movies, man. Come on. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah, no, that's my toxic trait. I'm too what's the word? I eschew real life experience for filtered.
Why would I watch this famous movie when I could read an AO3 fic? I understand. Trust
No,
me.
I mean true. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'll send you a good Full Metal Jacket fic.
Oh my lord.
But what I noticed from both of those movies, especially Saving Private Ryan, was it was such a different era where like they were just so willing to die, so ready to die. I mean, these Saving Private Ryan starts out with like literally like a very gruesome depiction of the storming of Normandy. And it's just like,
Yes, I've seen that.
these people don't even have fucking bulletproof anything. Like they're just running in, getting rinsed instantly. Some of them didn't even make it to the shore. These are your lives, you know what I mean? So anyway, I bring this up because it's just like we've, as a society, and I think for the better, we've gotten a lot more squeamish about loss of life. So anyway, in that same way, I was born into a cushy modern life, and I remember specifically thinking, like, you know what? If I have video games and anime, I can live without pussy. That's fine. Like when I was like ugly and in high school, I was like, I have a Nintendo Wii. I'll be fine. I don't need a girlfriend.
Yeah.
But if I lived in like
what's the word?
fucking 1920, I'd be like, if I don't get pussy, I'm gonna kill myself.
No, it'd be like that's how I get pussy. I go to war and I come back and I can be like, hey ladies, I went to war.
I was in war, and I now have a lot of buried angst that
I
will
have a
probably
lot
come
of
out in a
physical and psychological
It's going to come
scars.
out in a way that's probably going to result in me beating you because this is the 1920s. Your options are being beat or getting a lobotomy. To pick wisely. Thank you. This is me, the 1920s man.
Yes, I have a transatlantic accent.
Oh yeah, hello. I'm sorry. Yes, bitch. You
Even though I'm from the South, like
you talk like that to me one more time, I'm breaking out the lobotomy tools. I'm doing it myself. Save money that way.
damn. A DUI. Or wait, no, DIY lobotomy.
I can't
DUI
believe
lobotomy.
that shit's real, by the way. They would. That's where the word. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is like a stereotype. Isn't that where the word hysteria comes from? Like.
Well, not from lobotomies.
No.
I think
the fact that they would call women crazy because they have a womb.
Oh yes.
Because hysterectomy is the surgery where you get rid of your womb. Hysteria. See, sexism. It's
Now,
baked into everything.
Now, to be fair, I mean, if you've ever seen uterine prolapse, and you probably would, because it was called like the wandering organ, like especially in Greece and Roman times. But, I mean, if you've ever seen that shit happen, you probably would be like, oh my god, this is a living thing, like separate from the woman, and like I mean, it would be legitimately like traumatizing. So I don't. That is one thing that makes me be a little more, what's the word? Like
one of the
charitable
reasons,
to the old people.
Women are just so fucking crazy. It's because they have like a parasitic demon that lives within them.
I mean, yeah, and they bleed once a month and they don't die. What's that about?
And they're really pretty.
I
And they
come in there once a time and they make a whole baby. What's that about?
that's some magic shit. That's some black magic shit. I think they're all witches, actually.
They can't even pee while standing up. What's that about?
Dude, speaking of peeing, I saw, there's a really here. You know what? I need to send this to you, or maybe like share a screen again. I was looking up because I was curious for Digital Circus. I was like, what is Jax based off of anything? Because a lot of them are based off of like various like Zubal's based off of certain toys and shit. Like a Mr. Potato Head and blah blah blah. So I was curious, and I looked up Jax reference Gooseworks, and I got like a bunch of the early sketches that she did of Jax, and she has him saying the funniest fucking shit. I hope I can find it. Oh, I really hope I can find it.
Like Jack's concept art.
Maybe if you find the one where he's like, I can't believe women only pee once a month. I can't fucking find it. God damn it. Women pee. Yep, I'm googling. Oh, I found it. All right. Did you find it, or do you need me to screen share?
I think I may have found it. Is it like
that's a camera. No. I saved myself. You don't want to. I'm shirtless right now. I don't want you to see my fat man titties. I don't want the world to see my fat man titties. How do I turn it off?
Mature rated.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at my ceiling fan. What a look behind the scenes.
The screen.
Yeah. Oh, that's better. I'll look behind the screens. I like that. Okay.
Right, I'm looking at a bunch of concept art, but I have not seen anything.
I got it. No worries. It's because you didn't Google woman.
Pomni crucified? Okay.
Oh, dude. Gooseworks is weird, and I love her for it. All right, let's just take a... all of these are so good. I'm gonna friggin' kill yourself. I read somewhere that taking... I don't actually know how to pronounce that.
Progesterone.
Yeah, makes you better at gambling. I'm gonna say the fucking F word.
Okay, buddy.
But here, yeah, oh no, I fucked it up. Okay, we're back. I just really like the.
Why is he looking baby girl up in?
He's quite
in
baby
the top.
girl. Why must my computer fuck me? There we go. Look at this. This one really
shaking my damn head.
He's
American
really,
education system be like.
He's really contemplating that. It's like it's disturbing him. I was like, oh my god.
He's like, I wouldn't be able to live like that. Women are so strong.
I feel bad for them. All right, where's the baby girl one?
Yep, right.
Which one?
Look at that. Up top, like we got the anime eye shinies.
Dude, all of these I can't do. If you click on it, it fucking brings you here and it pisses me off. And I'm using a trackpad. That's the problem. This actually is his character in a nutshell. Like, oh fuck, people are gonna think I'm cringe. I better commit horrific acts of violence so that people don't think I'm cringe.
That's the core character trait that he eventually went with. It seems.
Yes.
I don't really recognize these other people as Jax.
I know.
I've only watched like the first episode, but I know that he's probably not the type of person who would just say so contemplatively, like, "Oh my lord." Can you imagine women only pee once a month? Like,
I love it, man. And then we got some good Pomni ones too. I really like. Check this one out. This is all drawn by Goose, by the way. Read that one.
Okay, my iconic unicorn horn is picking up a Soviet signal, and I'm going to kill you for no real reason. He's like, wait, what? What? Okay, what the punchline is not punching. Well, it's possible.
Yeah. And then they reference that in the actual canon. Like, there's a part where Zubul is looking through her their parts basket, and then Jax is like, maybe Zuby will find a unicorn horn for you, and then she's like, well, I don't want a unicorn horn, and then Yangle's like, I think you'd look good with one, and then Pomni's like, well, it's possible. Because for a while, like, Goose drew her like exclusively like this, and like the joke was like, Pomni has a unicorn horn, and that's her catchphrase. Goose has very weird.
These are their baby pictures, you know. Yeah.
Indeed.
Don't judge someone by their baby pictures, okay?
Oh, I'm so excited. We got to get you caught up before the finale drops, so you can show me a bit of your world God only knows, and I can show you a bit of my Digity Circus.
Right. Digity Circus.
Motherfucker.
What the kids call on the streets.
Yeah, dude, it's the digity.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I can imagine Mr. Oh my god, I forgot his name. The teeth with eyes, and then,
Kane.
like he doing that a record player. He's like,
Literally, yes.
You start getting the dog. There's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
No, I'm really excited for you to get to the episode where he literally does do that.
Oh, well, damn.
There's like a part where he does like a really epic remix. He's like, because he's like panicking because he's like, I don't know, something happens that he's not a fan of. I won't go into the details. And then he's like, fuck it, we're doing an intermission. And he like literally snaps his fingers, and there's like this really elaborate 2-minute intermission where there's like a remix and like a bunch of like really elaborate animation.
Well,
I love it. I'm sorry.
Speaking of unrelated things,
it's my fucking hyperfixation.
Yeah, I was look at page 10 to fucking gush over a side profile Kimari. Like, oh
yes,
God, she's beautiful.
I really like
so beautiful.
I completely agree. I love how like serious she looks here. I like that she can go from because like
she's absorbed.
Yes, and it's like because she is happy. She's happy. She's happy to be hanging out with her friend wife daughter, and like. I like this because she just does have one of those faces, right? Like a meaner person would say that she has resting bitch face, right?
Yeah.
But
like
now
one of the ignorant masses.
Yeah, and what's nice about this is like now that we know her, we know the type of person she is. Like, yeah, I mean, she does look quite intimidating, right? But like we know the person that she is, and we know that this is just her. That's just her, And she doesn't. Yeah. She has a heart of gold, but she's got a very intense demeanor about her. Probably, I mean, and by the way, your resting face is something that you train over years and years and years. I do things now that I don't even remember when they started having it as a habit. Like one of the things I do, and it's very weird, and I have a hard time like unlearning this, is like when I'm chewing, even when like I chew with my mouth closed, I'm polite, but I always like. If I'm eating with anybody, I feel like very uncomfortable about being perceived while eating. So I always like hold my hand over my mouth when I'm chewing. I just don't like
demure Japanese lady.
Yeah, and I was doing that so much. Dylan was like, "Why? It's making me uncomfortable, man. Why are you doing that?" Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, funny how the things that we do to mask our discomfort tend to make other people around us uncomfortable.
So I mean, like, I have a feeling that this comes from how she grew up, right? I mean, it's a mask, like a lot of these things are, and this whole series is about a lot of these girls learning to be comfortable dropping that mask. It's beautiful.
Yeah, ironically, this is probably like a defense mechanism against the bullies, where you try to look intimidating and like, don't come the fuck near me. But what actually happens is that you scare away all the decent people, and then only the people who are willing to bully someone like that
facts
come up to you. So
okay, let's talk about this motherfucking train conductor's dialogue.
Yeah, this fucking like, okay, who is this like ooh, I'm just a clumsy little conductor guy.
He's just a little guy, Reyes. Leave him alone. I can't believe it, dude. He actually is just a little guy. I need to go and read this. Hold on. Where is it?
I mean, to be fair, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't complain if my conductor or my airplane pilot would say some shit like this.
I'm just a little guy. I have to show you. God damn it! I have so many things to show you. There's there's so many things that you need to know to understand this thing. Do you know much about
layers and layers of reference?
Because I've talked about I have no mouth and I must scream. You kind of know the vibe of that. So it's a TikTok. It was an animation that I found on TikTok where it's Sonic the Hedgehog somehow ends up in the world of I Have No Mouth, and yet and so like obviously in that world, he's killed all the humans because at the end of it there's only one left. So it's Sonic the Hedgehog,
titular man who has no mouth and must scream.
Yeah, and it's Sonic the Hedgehog, and Am is like, "Who are you? Everyone's dead. All the animals are dead too. How are you here?" And Sonic's just the whole time every time he asks who are you, he's like, well, "I'm just a little guy." And
that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so that's kind of the vibe here. And then in that same vein, another TikTok I saw years ago was basically it was a guy robbing a bank like at gunpoint, and then there was like a third perspective. It was like the guy like in the at the desk next to him, and he's like, "Oh my god, he's robbing you! Oh my god!" And then But he's doing it all ooh woo. He's like, oh, I'm just a little guy. I just want all the money from the cash register. And then the guy at the cash register is like, oh yeah, he's just a little guy. I'll give you the little money in the cash register. And then he's just like, oh my god, you're robbing. He's like, and then he's like, come on, man, he's just a little guy. And he's like, yeah, I am just a little guy after all. the like TikTok ends. He's like loading the gun, about to like pop it in his skull. Like, I am just a little guy.
And I have just a little gun.
So yeah, the fact that he literally said, shout out to Tuesday, for him to say I'm just a little guy is such an internet
he
speak.
literally that's apparently how he says it in Japanese. Like
Really?
He's like literally said when Backtrack was live translating. He's literally talking like that. He said the word. He used the words "clumsy little guy" to describe his
Just
speech
a
style.
clumsy little guy. So
I mean, you know,
stupid.
having
Nakamura
that kind
trying
of whimsy
out-
in your workplace. I mean, we all can only hope for such a forgiving workplace.
Oh my god. Something else I have in my notes here. I really, really, really like the reaction of these girls to Shizuka's like.
Yeah, it's like classic act like a crazy person.
Yeah.
To throw off the assaulter or whatever.
Well, it's real. So I love that they're not scared or anything. They're just like hyper realistically like, what the fuck was that, right? Because like
Brain cannot process.
Nakamura could have easily had them be like, oh my god, that's you threatening to kill us? What the fuck? But no, they're just like, what the hell? Because like think about it from their perspective, right? They didn't even know like that Shizuka was her friend. Presumably they just thought this was some random other girl on the train. And so like all of a sudden there's this like big loud noise from her phone. Like, what? It's just so real.
And she's just like standing there or sitting there. Well,
the
initially
fuck out.
very resolute and like this
Stands
stern,
up.
but then,
I'm going to fucking kill you. Make peace with your gods, for you will not make it to any form of heaven.
like stand proud. She's like, you cook them hoes type beep, and
You will be tortured by a cartoon Simpsons Satan poking you in the round butts with a trident, and no, not a trident. That's Neptune. A pitchfork.
yeah. Kimaru's over here like, wow, he's a guy. I had no idea you had that dog in you, but I respect it. Like I. He's like in the immortal words of Internet Jesus, aka Moist Critical. He's like, misinput. It was a misinput.
No, I laughed when it said misinput as well. That's another question for Tuesday. Is it literally misinput or was it like? Because that's
probably. I imagine that's a concept they have in.
I
over in
know.
Japan,
No,
right?
don't you know?
Unless it's like a really like sophisticated like definition of a misinput. Like I don't know. Maybe that's
Moist
how maybe
Critical
that's how they translate it.
invented the concept of a misinput. Have we talked about the concept of that clip, by the way? It was literally like someone fucking donated to him, and they were like, how much money do I have to donate to you to fucking friendly fire in this game? And then he was like, I don't know, like
Say no more. That's all.
$10.
That's all.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay.
Fucked up.
But yeah, it's and then there's just it ends really, really cute. And Kimari's like, that was pretty fucking badass of you, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm happy. I feel happier having been defended by a child. Thank you.
No one I knew back when I was your age would have done that for me. So.
No, that's I jest, but that actually is very sweet. One of the things I've said this before. One of the things that makes the Rentaro family so wholesome is that they really don't. I mean, it's wholesome until you think about the sex, which is why it's good that Rentaro is waiting, right? But like the fact that like they all just don't even really think about age and they're all just like friends is kind of beautiful. You know what I mean? I don't know if I've gone into this before, but one of my neighbors on the school bus ride home, there was a neighbor that I made really close friends with. He lived like 3 or 4 houses down from me. He was in middle school and I was in high school, and I had a lot of people make fun of me for that and think that was weird, and I'm like, why? I'm just a friend. Can I not be friends with someone younger than me? You know what I mean? So
no, you cannot.
yeah. Well, it's like, oh, this is a lot more about you. What are you thinking is going to happen just because I'm friends with someone that's like younger than? It's very strange. But so I like that. I like that about the Rentaro family a lot. It's just I jest, but it's very, very sweet for this 27-year-old to just be able to like. Because how do I put this? In real life, unfortunately, there's like connotations like, oh, okay, well, is this adult hanging out with this child because XYZ? But like in a perfect world where that wasn't a worry, that's sweet. That's very sweet.
Just imagine this is a niece and her aunt. It's like,
no, they're friends.
Okay, fine. Well, I mean, well, okay, wait, yeah, well, a niece and an aunt would hang out like this, whereas like with an
Right, but the
age
whole
gap
point
like
is
this,
that they're
whereas
not related, Reyes.
I guess, but that's an easy way to like, I don't know, I
To
guess.
normiify it, we're
Yeah.
denormifying it. That's the point. It must be denormified, but still.
Okay,
accepted.
fine. I thought since you had said like several different times in the past like 5 minutes, you were explaining why it's a problematic thing. Then, you know, I thought like an
No.
easy way to sidestep it all. It's like, no, okay, yeah, the problematicism is like
I
that's part of the
misunderstood.
spice.
Oh my god. Okay, I feel like I have done a misinput here. What I meant to say was, how do I put this? In real life, it is, but only because bad people exist. But we're in the
yeah.
we're in the happy-go-lucky world of
But,
100
I mean,
girlfriends.
bad people exist and want girlfriends. We just saw two of them.
Yes,
Well,
but
actually,
not.
three of them.
I think if Renfro exings with someone, they can ride the Nimbus in Dragon Ball Z. Is what it is.
True, yeah. You know, only people who could ride a Nimbus zing with Rentaro.
Yeah.
He's just that good. No one else would be. I mean, he would never soulmate with a terrible person.
Bro, they should have used the Nimbus like that. Like if I'm gonna, okay, you know
Like
what?
fucking Mjolnir.
If you're gonna hang out with my daughter, you need to get on this fucking cloud real quick. I need to see if you're pure of heart.
Like, okay.
You fell
Like,
through.
they're suspiciously like reluctant to go on. They're trying to sidestep it in like innocuous ways. Like, yeah, I actually have a crippling fear of clouds. I can't really.
Floating yellow magical clouds specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's even worse because that's very. Because normally they're very far away, so I can kind of like just pretend they're not there. But like it's right there in front of me, man. It's like, I'm freaking out, man.
Yes. So yeah, my God, this is the review that just keeps on going. Let's see here. We're getting there. I'm gonna slurp through my notes and see if there's anything else I have. Yeah. Slurp is just such a good like catch-all word, you know. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say so.
Okay. Bonding over a lonely childhood. Yeah, I do like that they kind of open up the chapter where it's like we have similar pasts. Isn't that fun?
Yeah. Yeah, true. I mean, yeah. I mean, clearly, I don't think Himari was parental abuse, but yeah, close enough. Yeah, close enough. They were lonely ass people.
Yeah, they basically both say like neither one of us. We didn't have friends growing up. Oh my God.
And the laughter kind of starts to sound like tears, but
You know, it's because we didn't have friends growing up that we are now part of what is no doubt going to be a record-breaking polycule. Think about it that way.
yeah. When I think about it that way, I can cry myself to sleep at night.
I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, the domino effect, me being just intensely autistic as a child and making no friends, getting backshotted by the biggest dick stud in Japan.
Yeah, talk about a domino effect right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Think about Hahari's domino effect. Getting artificially inseminated by your dying lover in middle school, getting backshotted with your daughter right next to you, also getting backshotted.
Yeah, by your partner who was not even alive for like the first half of your life, like.
Yes, who is also with the ghost of your previous kind
Oh my
of
God! Yeah,
partner
watching on from the cuck chair,
jerking his ghost dick.
happily. Yeah, yes. Yeah, looking at his ectoplasm.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Careful, that shit's fertile.
Oh yeah, it's actually twice as fertile. If that shit gets in there, you're gonna have like one of those hyper pregnancies. Like you're gonna have like
One
12
of those
children.
Danny Phantom pregnancies, like.
Dude, I'm ghost pregnant. Oh my God, can you imagine like giving birth of like the vagina's like it's like stretching and you see it all stretching, but like from the perspective of like a normal human, you don't see anything coming out. You feel it, but there's just nothing there. That's scary.
A little terrifying. Like, yeah. A little uncanny.
I did put because it's right after this. You know, we all knew. Like I think I even said this when we were predicting that there would of course be a moment where it's like we're loud in the library, and then Kimari's like, "Oh my God, we're being loud in the library." So we have that, and then she does her like, "Ugh," which is like really well drawn, by the way. But then instantly after this scene, she's like, "I need to go to the bathroom real quick."
Oh my
did you
god,
think the
yeah.
things that I thought?
I
Yep.
didn't make.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't connect the dots.
Yep.
I'm a fool.
I'm so happy that
Despite
you see
all
it.
despite all my book learning, I am just a fool in
A cage.
something that rhymes with learning.
Oh my god, does anything rhyme with learning? That's
I mean,
Google.
any
Things that rhyme with
ing verb, I guess. Honestly, I did not set myself up for
Oh
success
shit!
there, but yeah.
Burning, churning, earning, spurning, turning, yearning, durning, kerning.
Yeah, but like I was set myself up for a noun that ends in. I mean, I guess like a thing. but no.
Adjourning. Concerning.
Yeah.
Discerning, returning, interning,
Yeah, yeah,
upturning,
yeah.
wood burning.
Anyway, yeah, Kimari is in the library.
Wow,
in
you
the
really wanted
library
to shut me
bathroom.
down. I was having a fun
cleaning.
time dropping
Oh.
those rhymes, but okay, I guess that's fine.
Bruh, rhyming conjugated verbs with other conjugated verbs. I mean, people were lambasting Eminem for rhyming like orange with orange, but like
That's
it's
an
like,
awfully hot coffee pot. All right, fantastic. Yes, no, she is fucking itching the ditch in that bathroom.
yeah.
You ever heard
She
that
goes
one?
very politely. I've never heard that before. Yet. She goes very politely refraining from saying.
We all
I mean,
know what
she's
she's
friends
doing.
like with Hikari
Yeah.
and Momoha. She knows how these things go.
Matt, bro, the masturbation fantasies that she's doing right now. She's like, I'm being loud in the library with my own student who I'm friends and also going to marry with. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean that's why she was able to lock in for a second. Yeah, I was post nut clarity.
Oh yeah, she came out fucking. Oh man, and then you take a little bit of toilet paper, you pat down the pussy.
What?
No, yeah, you
Oh,
gotta
okay,
pat
wait,
down
yeah.
the pussy a little bit. It's wet.
Yeah, for some reason my brain was going somewhere else. But anyway, yeah.
Oh my god, this guy, he fucks one pussy. He thinks he's a pussy expert.
Damn, yeah.
You have much to learn.
You know what they say? A little bit of knowledge is a dangerous thing.
That is true. All right. So anyway, I also this in my notes because it's super like spur of the moment. The very next note after she is for sure masturbating in the bathroom. The very next note is kill this man. All quotes. It's for this fucking old guy. I hate him so much. He has such
I mean,
an
yeah,
evil aura.
my first notes for him was like, "Oh, okay, old man, you're really pushing your luck here." Like the fuck, like
Step the fuck back from the cinnamon roll.
that was before you started
Exactly.
yeah,
Page
trashing
one.
out Kishiga.
Page 1, I got a stank vibe. I was like, I know where this fucking.
Yeah, I mean,
know
yeah,
where
you
this-
just if you just pick a book off of someone else's book pile, like that's like a macro aggression over there. Like,
Oh, Monster Masune, good taste.
okay, maybe if he's also another person of culture. I mean, I'll let you. I mean, maybe I'll let you have it. Just
Is that no matter how I look at it, it's your guys' fault I'm not popular?
Okay, yeah, now we're blasting from a past here. I mean, just let me blast out a past or something like that.
Dude, I was cleaning up my room
Is
yesterday.
that Mirai and Nikki?
The two books that have been sitting on my end table for like the past like 3 months. I think it says a lot about me as a person. It's Fahrenheit 451 and No Matter How I Look at It, It's Your Guys' Fault I'm Not Popular. Those are the two books like sitting on top of each other that are sitting on my desk. That's me.
Very comparable stories.
Yeah, oh yeah. God, dude, give me more femcel content. Can I get like a list of femcel
Yeah,
manga,
honestly,
please?
We need, the femcells have been kind of blossoming a little bit as of late, maybe.
Slurp it
Kind of.
right
I
up.
don't know. I mean, other than Asa, has there been an as iconic or even comparably iconic of a femcell?
I don't think so.
Maybe. I don't
I
know.
need more. Please, I've said this before. Give me the Rentaro femcel, please.
Oh my- yeah.
Please. That'd be
we
so
don't really-
weird.
yeah,
Like,
we
how
really
would you
don't
do
have
that? Yeah.
I mean, it'd be like, what happens if an incel gets a girlfriend? Do they suddenly stop being an incel?
The dog has finally caught the car. What does he do?
Yeah. Like,
The dog
well-
truly doesn't know what to do when they catch the car.
the dog starts bad mouthing the car, calls him a coid, like a car. Wait,
Coy,
what is? Yeah. Wait. What is femoid, like female?
Femoid?
And what is it, like female?
I
android?
literally
What the-
don't actually know what it's supposed to mean.
Yeah.
I'm tragically not as well versed in incel terminology. I get all my knowledge from Dreg.
Unfortunately, my degree in insulology, I flunked out.
Let me Google it real quick. Yeah, so for those not in the know, femoid is something that unironically, or a foid, they like to use foid. It's like their little slur
Yeah,
for
the
women.
foid, wasn't it?
Void.
Isn't Floyd like a more recent?
Oh,
a more
are they
recent
calling
development?
them like
In the past, it was
voids?
just like females and like femoid. I think was the original one, right? Like
you are
femoid.
correct. It is meant to be.
and it became foid like, recently, like within the past couple of years, right?
Yes, I think you're correct. It is meant to be a blend of female and humanoid or android, suggesting that women are not fully human, but rather female humanoid organisms. Very cool. Very
Orgasms.
Yeah,
good
well,
lord.
something that they'll
so
never
then-
see a woman do.
Yeah.
Like that.
So then a coid would be a car humanoid, also known as the movie Cars.
Oh my god! And so, which somehow leads to her flicking her bean to the movie Cars.
Yes. I will not interrogate that
Oh my
thought any
God.
further.
Mater. Such a rugged man.
Oh, Mater.
Fantastic. You did what?
He's got a lot of miles on that man.
Oh yeah.
Mileage.
Get a lot of miles on his ass. All right. So I wrote. Let's see here. I wrote this chapter went from just all right for me to fucking incredible, and that is like the journey that I really.
To
had.
all great.
Oh yeah, because like in the beginning, I thought it was just gonna be like I was like, okay, this feels like it's gonna be a very chill, like not a big event chapter. This is just gonna be. I don't know why. I just thought it was just gonna be. Yeah, we're just gonna be chilling the whole time.
Like, we really are. We really do learn nothing. Like he's just continually getting us to say like we had a similar reaction to the mermaid. Yeah, mermaid chapter with
Yes.
where it was just the first half of the chapter was just normal,
Well.
normal for the series
Mm-hmm.
type beat, and then the vice principal just makes her insane appearance.
Well, that's why I'm able to enjoy things, is because my human
Yeah.
memory is flawed.
I have amnesia.
Like I don't know
I
how
have very specific amnesia.
I don't know how people like Binary are obsessive data man who acts like he's a like literally I'm convinced that Binary is an alt nano. Like he's the alt nano of our universe. I don't know how someone like that even I guess he enjoys it through the data, right? Like he enjoys like
Yeah.
doing data set. Like that's how he enjoys
He's
manga.
adding. As he's reading, he's adding the stats in his head.
Well, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, where we take notes for our review, he takes notes for his stats.
I take notes for my heart and he takes notes for his brain. Type shit. I'm now laying down on the floor because I'm getting weepy sweepy. So we gotta fucking get this wrapped up. I have to don't be mad at me about that because I'm hanging out with my parents tomorrow and you last second were like I can't do it and then you were like yes I can.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
No
other
pussy
people-
tonight.
yeah, when you love other people in your life, things get time gets messy, wessy, whatever.
Yeah. No, that's okay.
I'm just a
It's-
widow guy.
But
I'm just a widow reviewer.
Oh, you wouldn't
Yeah,
deprive
this week.
me.
Yeah, last week was the
Yeah, we were
Dami
Dami.
mommy. This week is the uwu guy. I'm just a widow guy. Can you please like, comment, and subscribe?
Guys,
you will make me really happy.
You wouldn't deprive me of that sweet subscription, would you? I'm so hungry.
Subscription dopamine.
Please, I'm so sad.
Oh my lord.
If I don't get 820 subscriptions after this video, I'll quill myself in Minecraft. I'll walk right into it.
In a video, Gwen.
Oh, fantastic! Sorry about that, guys. In advance.
Yes. Yeah. You have you have permission to end our lives if you happen to come across us in
Do
the real
not
world.
give them that permission.
Yes. That's in the video game
they'll play
for legal
that.
purposes. That's a joke. Don't
is
actually
Very much a joke.
go through with that.
Mhm. And you cannot
Yes. In this
play court.
politically fraught climate, we must we gotta cover our bases.
And they got away with it in court because they had a clip of them saying, "Please, please kill us. We yearn for death."
Yes, any reasonable person would have made the same. Would have come to the same conclusion.
All the jury is like, media literacy is gone, so I cannot
Yeah.
determine that this is a sarcasm. Is there anything else to say?
I mean,
What do you got? You got anything else?
on page 14, where it's like all that text was that was Japanese originally, and I'm like holy fuck, like how the hell did Teasday and his crew get this chapter out in like less than 2 full
Did
days
you
when this
see
was like.
what Tuesday said in our Discord?
Oh, I did not.
He rushed his crew because he there's some kind of holiday that he wanted to
What, Golden Week?
celebrate. No, it was something. For,
Yeah, 'cause he's not Japanese.
it was something.
90%
He wanted to
certain.
drink a bunch. Like he literally said, "Here, let me actually find it." He said something like,
It was like the May version of Oktoberfest, right?
I think he said May Day.
Maytoberfest. Well, yeah, May Day.
I don't know what May
Yeah,
Day
so that's
is.
the thing. It's the first
I ain't never
day
heard
of May.
that. Why is that a holiday?
It's often well, okay, we're a little too American to understand this, but a lot of union stuff happens, like international like
based.
union stuff. Like Hassan went to St.
Oh,
Louis
yeah.
in Missouri to go to a rally for
You know
a
what?
May Day
I
festival.
have heard of this, and yeah, they
May
probably
Day
like,
rally, whatever, yeah.
purposefully fucking hush that here, don't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
us
So
Americans are doing what's the word? We're in a most propagandized nation in the world competition, and we are like in first place.
at least we can tweet whatever we want, I guess.
Yeah.
Tuesday said, amusingly, like I said when releasing it, thanks to the team for crunching this out so I can spend May Day drinking away. It's out early so that I could party today. And then they're
Yeah,
drinking.
no work on Union Day. Well, I guess no. That's not like it's a fucking Sabbath. But yeah,
God ordained. You must not translate the 100 Girlfriends chapter today. But yeah, no, it's cool though. We get a little bit of a glimpse on to like this story here, you know, and some of her choices and how her app works.
yeah, no paragraphs apparently.
Yeah. Oh God, I have a funny admission to make, and this I know you're gonna go, fucking so fucking stupid. I can't believe it. But like, I'm being very brave by admitting this. Okay. Okay. So these are the things that I just don't. So like, I'm sure that Shizuka's always fucking done this, always. But like when we get like a long Shizuka line, the quotes, and yeah, I have noticed the quotes before, but like specifically like there are quotes, separate quotes around different. So it's like you are a very strong, cool, wonderful woman. I like that because it's like it shows that like these are different chunks of the story that she's stringing together, right? And like I'm sure that that's always been the case, but like it's just now like clicked with me that like that's how I read that. Where like, oh, I know when to like break these up, like break up the like the way that it's like said to make it sound like different.
We've talked about this. You've mentioned it before.
Well, there goes
Damn,
the memory.
the amnesia really is strong with you, huh?
When have I mentioned this? Do you know?
I do not remember, but I do. I mean, okay, now that's my amnesia because I tend not to remember.
Well, so I
specific
remember.
details, but I mean,
obviously, I noted that in the anime because I heard it, but I don't know if I ever like. I guess so.
Okay. I guess I assume that you know, like
if you're saying we've
I
talked about
assume
the
you
fact
would have
that
made the
her-
connection that if they're doing that in the anime, then it must have been
Okay.
in
so
the manga. Like it'd be really
you're
easy.
mishearing. Maybe you're misunderstanding what I'm
never
saying.
mind.
So
Yeah, perhaps.
So this is I'm admitting this because I'm trying to show you how my stupid brain works, right? So like in the same way that like my eyes will like gloss over names sometimes. In this moment, like I know that Shizuka does that. I know that in narrative, in text, she is.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
before this chapter,
Okay.
so
So let me-
just to get all of our
oh my god.
define all our terms, I guess, like
Yes,
we're in a
okay.
debate.
So my god. So I'm aware. Obviously, I know that Shizuka. That's how she talks. She strings things together. I'm not an idiot. What I have just noticed for the first time is that the quotes are like there's a quote, a quote, a quote. It's not just quotes around the whole thing. That's what I'm now just noticing. And that is a helpful thing for me because then it's like, oh, I see now. I can read this.
Okay, yeah, I mean that is a thing that could easily be missed.
I've
I mean,
always
like,
read.
that is kind of because like I mean I kind of do a similar thing where I'll just like
I read
I'll
it as one
recognize
thing.
that there's quotes on the starts, the
Yes.
top left, and
Thank
it should be
God.
down at the bottom, and I don't really pay attention. I mean, not because of the Kizuka's thing, I do pay more attention to that. But yeah, normally
Yeah.
I wouldn't even notice it. You know, it'd be like that thing where they're like, yeah, if you as long as you keep the first few letters, the
Yep.
first few,
The first
last
and the last
first,
letter you can fucking
and you can scramble the middle bits, and people won't even notice.
exactly. So that's all I was saying is that, like, yes, I've always known she's talked like that, but like ever since I've been reading the manga, I've always just kind of like read it as one thing.
Okay.
But now that for whatever reason in this chapter, I've now noticed the quotes, and that made it like a lot more of a fun reading experience for me, because then I can go, "You are a very strong, cool, wonderful woman." It's like
Okay.
so it helped my reading experience. That was, and I'm happy that you instantly misinterpreted what I was saying.
Well, I think probably part of it is because you framed it. You started out framing it with like I was going to, like,
Can
like,
you
this
imagine?
is something that would make me be like, is this guy playing with a full deck of cards? Like if you hadn't done that, I probably would have interpreted it more charitably.
That's
But maybe,
something that
maybe
I
I
did,
would have
yeah.
also mistaken.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I would hope that. I mean, that would be like a real like get me an MRI stat if I forgot that Shizuka spoke in segmented I don't know. That'd be crazy.
All right. I guess the second to last thing I have is are you ready for the conspiracy theory to end all conspiracy
Oh,
theories?
are you gonna take a stab at like a crazy unhinged rant like what Backtracks did that one time?
Okay, probably not that much. I'm just gonna say 4 words. The conductor was Rentaro.
Oh shit!
Especially my
my
main piece of evidence
I'm just
is
a
that last
closet.
is that last panel, the last text box where like the train would continue to make ever so clumsy sudden stops, and thus the two passengers left on it were forced
Yeah,
to endure the
the
misery of the train blender. Like, yeah, I think that might be. I mean, if anyone would do that, might
You
be our
know?
boy Rentaro.
Did you come up with this on your own, or is this like from a Reddit thread? Be honest.
As far as I know, I came up with it on my own.
So I do like this because like there's a part of me that like I remember I was thinking this when the old man showed up to Shizuka. I was like somewhere. I literally have in my notes somewhere
I mean,
Rentaro
that security
felt a
guard?
disturbance. What's up?
Rentaro? Is that security guard Rentaro? No,
Yeah.
probably not.
No, but somewhere Rentaro felt a disturbance, no doubt, right? So like he felt the disturbance with the old man, and then in the time that it took for them to leave that fucking library and get into the train, he had fucking bagged and gagged the fucking actual.
Yeah,
conductor.
they're in the bottom of the like their clothes. They're naked because he took their clothing.
He's like, I'm sorry, this is for my girlfriends. I know you've done. I know you're innocent in this, but your sacrifice is a mere pittance.
Like honestly, I'm not even sorry. Like, this is just, like, I would gladly sacrifice any number of human lives for my girlfriends.
For like a
Like,
slight.
you should be grateful that all I did was take your clothes and temporarily your job position.
The fact that you wouldn't recognize that those are my girlfriends, A, that B,
That's already unforgivable.
Yeah, everyone should recognize instantly that those are the peak peak humanity, right? So you should have recognized them. A, B, you should have known to stop your. I know you weren't going to stop your train in such a way that fucking helped their situation.
Right.
Out. So like already that's a crime. Okay? You should be laying the red carpet out for these women. I actually do want to see like a Rentaro crash out where he's just like, "Why aren't you bowing?"
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we have seen. I mean, what wasn't like, for example, the like shopping cart monster? Wasn't that a crash out by any other name?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Or oh my god, the hiking chapter.
Oh yeah.
Where we learn at the end of the I
Millions
was called
dead.
an episode. We learn at the end of the chapter that he became a serial fucking killer.
Yeah, Rentro's got a death count.
Yeah.
Someone needs to calculate that. Moon.
He's got a body count, not the one Hikari wants.
Soon.
Maybe the one Rin wants.
His hair is extra cute too, like kind of uppy like that.
Oh yeah. Little, you got the bun.
She's almost got Mickey
of
Mouse
course.
ears at the bottom here.
Kimaru's got her hair down, but oh my god, yeah. Careful! She's like a Mickey Mouse. The mouse
video's
is coming
gone.
after you. Chapter is gone. You open up and it's like, yeah, sorry, copyright content found in the chapter.
So did we want to discuss the spin-off chapter that's coming next? I'm very excited about. And this is 2 peak girls families that we're about to learn about.
Yeah, what an interesting little era of Hunter Kanoja we found ourselves in. Like, it's like a flashback arc, but like actually good because it intersperses like plot progression between the flashbacks. Like,
It's super interesting. Yeah, 'cause,
take
like,
notes of shonen anime writers, makers.
I think
yeah,
the
shonen
lesson here
manga
is to make more frivolous spin-offs for your series.
yeah, honestly, yeah, that'd be nicer instead of doing like
stupid
like
sequels.
a 60 episode filler. Just make it
Oh,
a
yeah.
spin-off.
Dude, seriously. I think it's really cool that so I'm getting tired. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine if this wasn't a spin-off, but instead he just like put it under the umbrella of the actual
my Lord,
series? So like randomly, like the art just got all like different and shit. But like, and we
Yeah.
were going back and imagine you get this volume, you don't know the context of like, hey, there was a break or whatever. And it's just like, why does the art keep changing every other chapter, and they keep going to like a side story?
It's kind of an avant-garde choice because they are flashbacks. So I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. But I mean, I'm not really. It's kind of confusing still.
Yeah, that's not a different art style. The world just looked like that.
Yeah. Yeah, just like how when you look at a movie from like the 1950s,
The world just
that it wasn't like a
Yeah.
because they didn't have color. It just was black and white back then. I mean,
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
didn't
why do you
vet
think people
color.
dreamed in black and white back then? I mean,
It's true, yeah. Oh man, and conveniently, all those pictures.
and like our world is actually in like once smartphones came around, the world actually became vertical like orientation. Like that wasn't like
hate that. Man,
it actually became split up and like short like one to like, okay, I'm gonna
sometimes it does feel like that my world is split up between short 10-second clips of
or
dopamine.
like 4 hour marathon video essay blitz. Like there's no middle.
One or the other.
Just like middle spaces have disappeared from or wait, no, third spaces.
Middle
sorry.
space? I was gonna say, what?
Fuck. Okay,
fucking
the analogy doesn't work anymore. Okay, I'm gonna
scrap it.
pretend that we're in a universe where they call them middle spaces instead of third spaces. So this is the next thing I was gonna say. Because just as middle spaces have disappeared from physical public life, middle time has disappeared from our our media
No, he's onto something.
lives.
Write
you
that
know.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, I was, but I only because I made a weird
I feel like
misinput.
Middle spaces kind of work for. I get that,
Yeah.
right? It's like because you in a world without a middle space, quote unquote, you have it's point A and point B, right? Work home, work home, work home. A middle space would be a space that you stop at in the middle of that journey, right? I fuck with that.
Yep. Yeah,
anyway.
that's why it's another world where they just happen to say middle spaces instead of third spaces.
Boom.
And then in that world, Rails from that world fucked up and called it a third space.
It's like, what the fuck? Oh, that's pretty good, Reyes from the other world. Third space, that makes sense, right? Because like space 1 is your home, space 2 is your
Yeah.
work. Yeah, you're kind of cooking with that. Someone should have came up with that a long time
my
ago.
Lord.
Alternate
Yeah.
Reyes. Also, alternate Reyes. How was your first time getting fucked in the ass?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, honestly, I should use a little more lube.
Also,
I was a
alternate
little sore
Reyes.
afterwards, but
Alternate Reyes's orgy didn't get canceled tonight.
yeah.
So alternate Reyes,
So this
we
conversation
actually
didn't
yeah.
happen.
So we're waiting until Sunday, the Lord's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. I had something else. So anyway, I'm quite excited. I'm on the I made a very intense proclamation late last year in a Moonlight collab video where I said 2026 would be the year of Iku. And then we had a year where what do we have, like 5 chapters this entire year so far, if that.
Well, yeah, it makes it easier to
true.
be the year of Iku.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, we have still yet to have. And Evelyn she wanted to prove me wrong in the Discord when I mentioned this. She went through and read all of them again. And I am not wrong. Not a single ass joke from Iku. Every moment from Iku has been a non-Flander. Exactly. Yep. Thank you.
Golf clap.
I think she does deserve a clap for that. And also,
And Nakamura too. I mean, I
Yeah.
imagine that must have been very difficult for him.
thanks. It's fucking Iku.
Like after it's New Year's Eve, we're in the car with Nakamura. I'm like, thanks, bro. Like, thanks for not.
That must have
making
taken a lot of-
EQ ass joke all year.
I was gonna do a version where it was Iku talking to Nakamura, like the blurry
Oh.
Nakamura. It's like, thank you for not Flanderizing my
Iku-
character.
I mean.
Oh, you're right.
Iku as Flanderized would have been like, "Fuck you, Nakamura." I want. He's like training her. Like
It's been you need
like
to
a
listen.
pet that's been just gotten too like
you're being fed too often. I need to wean you off.
yeah.
Yeah. You can't get ass slaps
She's
every
crashing
day.
out. She's not getting her ass hidden up.
If you're nothing without your ass slaps, you don't deserve that.
It's like fuck. I don't feel so good, Mr. Nakamura.
Listen, if you're good, I'll have a bigger bird fly into your asshole next year. We'll go like a bald eagle or something.
We're doing this so that when your ass gets hit again, it's like
Yeah. You'll come on the
absence
spot.
allowed the heart to grow fonder.
Oh, yeah,
let the ass to grow fonder.
Your pussy will vibrate at frequencies uncomprehendable by humankind.
Never before heard.
Fantastic.
Wild.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this. That's a power that women have. They can vibrate their pussies. Take that one to the bank.
Yeah, it's a special special palm-pour technique, on the skill tree.
So if you're fucking a woman and they don't turn on the vibration function, it's because they don't love you. You should break up with them.
Yes, the pussy only does that when it's having a very good time, when it's very stressed.
Well, I feel like I have to be responsible and tell you all that was a lie.
Yeah.
One person will be like, really?
Yeah, for the virgins in our audience, which does not include either of us, we gotta let you know that's not how it works. Sorry, bro.
I forgot. Backtracks Moon. Have they fucked?
Oh, I don't know.
I'll have to fucking slide that question.
They're very charismatic.
They certainly are, and Backtracks is hotter than both of us. So like,
yeah, unironically.
Yeah, so I'd be very surprised.
And probably smarter than either of us.
Yes, no, yeah, for sure. Oh, dude, we could ranking the intelligence levels of like. Well, because so it'd be Backtracks is the smartest. You're the second smartest, and then Moon and I would have to figure. Moon's probably smarter.
Damn, you got to fight.
I gotta think about this. Didn't Moon's probably a little smarter than me. Well, intelligence isn't
started this whole.
That's true. But also, intelligence isn't just like an A to B. It's not. It's a globe. It's not a
middle
straight
space.
line. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm very excited. Year Viku. And we're so I've been pushing for the year Viku, and it's not in the way I expected. I'll give you that, right? But maybe we get some huge.
So it was one of those you wish upon a monkey's paw,
a genie wish situation.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be the year of Iku, all right. Iku's family.
And of course, the Ina family's there as well.
Oh yeah, that one's exciting. Yo, wait, we were just talking about this update on fucking on our boy and his little relationship.
To be fair, it's going to be presumably like a flashback.
We don't
right?
know
So
that.
It's gonna be
oh, you're right.
Look back. I mean, unless you're gonna pull some Fujimoto style
It's funny you say
storyline.
look back and then Fujimoto.
Yeah,
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Oh, okay.
Because I happen to look at it. My eyes just happen to land around. Look back. I'm like, say no more, eyes.
So, okay.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
That is extra exciting though. How these little tsundere fucks met is because
Yep.
both remind me. Both the dad and the mom were tsundere, right?
Yes.
So there was
The
no
whole damn family, even the cat sooner.
and the hamster. There was no chance for Karne in the genetic pool. By the way, like there was no way for it to be a recessive gene.
Yeah.
The dad and the mom both.
Yeah, she got the recessive and a dominant gene.
Bro, I'm actually so excited to see how they met. That's gonna be really funny. Because how the fuck do two tsunderes get together?
Because I've definitely seen some one-shot comics about something like that. I mean, it's like the classic two bottoms get together. How does anything start?
It's not like I want to have a baby with you or anything. It's takes 5 hours for them to fucking insert.
And they're it's just honestly, it'd be a little bit like Kaguya-sama Love is War.
Yeah,
probably.
Oh, that's exciting.
Or it'd be they were childhood friends and they were just saying it's not like I like you or anything, Baka. And then the middle school friends, elementary school friends, no, I like you or anything. Then finally they're in their 20s and one of their friends is like, will you two just fuck already? It's it's not like I want to fuck them or anything.
That would actually be based as fuck if one of their friends was the basically just push them into each other, literally.
Yeah.
Quite literally just
That'd be a really interesting reversal of the Lucky Letcher kind of situation that happened.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Your friend's I am tired of you two dancing around this fucking issue.
I don't know why I'm imagining Karne's dad just dick hovering at the entrance of Karne's mom's pussy, and they're
it's
just
not like I wanna have vaginal intercourse with you or anything
for hours, and then finally someone literally it takes so long one of their friends comes to the house and just pushes his ass in. Fuck already, Jesus Christ.
It's not like I'm coming or anything.
Please, I need a whole chapter of just that dynamic.
It's not like I just took a pregnancy test and now I'm pregnant with your child. It's not like I'm
overjoyed or anything.
Father in the world, yeah.
So stupid. It's almost like, honestly, bro, it's like that Incredibles quote. Where it's like, if everyone's super, no one is. Like, if everyone's tsundere, no, like at this point, like there's no tsundereism at all. They just basically speak. It's opposite day. They just speak reverse language.
That's essentially what Karne was from.
Yeah.
Chapter 1. It was just like we very, very quickly realized, oh, he's just. I mean, if the tsundere is everything the tsundere is opposite, and I guess that just means I just take out the knot.
But the dynamic works because she's opposing other normal people. In a household where both people do that, that's weird. That's like a different dynamic, right?
Yeah, every day is opposite day.
Yeah. Oh my god. And she grew up with that shit. What a nightmare. I guess you would just get used to it.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how she turned out half as well as she turned out.
It's cool because, no, it still blows my mind that her and Hikari also met for the first time in that moment too. Like the way that they act around each other, it makes me think that they've been like lezzing for each other since like middle school.
Yeah, I mean that's what a Zing will do.
Yeah, a Zing will do ya. And then then what's interesting is like the Suto siblings. Like, why are we not looking at Iku's parents? Why are we focusing on her sibling? Now, this actually is interesting, right? Because this is so I noted this when I was doing my Iku research. She does just casually mention in her intro chapter that she has. I need to remember how many she said. Hold on, let me check. Do you remember this? She like casually just drops that she has like a bunch of siblings.
I do not remember.
Yeah. I'm gonna find it right now. Tomboy. Oh God. Do you remember what chapter she shows up in?
Yeah, it's on 33.
Thank you.
I'm also on there now.
Okay.
I'm looking at Hikari and Hikari.
Lord,
just their
have
towels on
mercy,
their chest.
and their God, it was so much more etchy.
The halcyon days of.
Wait, does she mention it here, or does she mention it in her backstory, her volume backstory?
We definitely see them in the volume extra. Yeah, the volume extra. So
let me go to that. Keep talking. Sorry, you were saying halcyon days of lewdness.
Yeah, the halcyon days of like 20. I guess this is 2020. Where it was all lewd. Everyone was blushing and twitching, and their hips were like fucking trembling and he's dripping. Oh my lord!
She do be dripping. Yeah,
honestly, it really is a different era.
So when the brother's introducing himself, I'm the oldest of us 3 siblings. So yeah, you see. So there's 3. So basically, I forget. That's what it is. There's a younger sister that we don't know anything about. That's kind of what I'm interested in. I remember, because I came to the Discord, right? Because essentially, here's my understanding of this, right? He's the oldest, Iku's the middle child, and then there's a young sister, right? Are you looking at her?
Oh, yeah. I was going through page by page of the volume actually being like, oh, wow.
Did you find it on the birth of the monster?
Yeah, I happened to just come on right when you asked me about it.
So we've seen nothing of that younger sister. This was set up, and it's never been talked about at all. So this is actually quite a big moment, actually, that we're going to learn about her younger sister here.
When did that volume extra come out? It came out
2019, 2020, probably.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, 2020 thereabouts.
So let me drop this, right? Because when I first was doing my research about this, I came into the Discord and talked about this. I think it would be a very interesting parallel if her younger sister was actually super girly and basically like an opposite of Iku.
Like Ava, like afraid of like pain and stuff. Like,
yeah, I think it'd be super interesting. I don't know, that'd be a super interesting dynamic, because like how would they hang out, right? Does Iku mask around her family? I think she must, right? Because her brother has this like, I was worried I turned her into a monster, but it looks like we're good, right? So like, I actually, yeah. I love the idea of like Iku gets to unmask on the rooftop, but then has to totally mask back up around her family. And like the idea of her, her brother's like, very protective of her, but I love the idea of her younger sister being like really girly pop, and Iku like kind of coming home in like the spats, and like instantly she gets home, she takes off the fucking like, girl school uniform, and she gets into something boyish, and she's like, oh, finally, I fucking hate wearing that thing. And then meanwhile, her younger sister's like very pretty glam. She's like bejeweled, her fucking
like Eru.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
He's got twin tails.
That would be a fun dynamic. So in fact, that actually gives me hope that since it's a look at the siblings and not Iku's parents, that gives me hope that we might actually get some Iku content, like Iku herself content in this spin-off chapter. So I'm looking forward to it.
I'm waiting with bated breath.
Waiting with masturbated.
Masturbated.
Yeah. And oh, dude, I'll tell you what, man, that
Yes,
picture,
Nakamura is a master baiter.
that Iku ass picture from Hornful Stone has weaned out many a nut. Just a
He's got me
legendary
through
amount.
many a night.
Oh yeah, it's true, man. I'll be honest. Can I be so real? I'm not even kidding. Like that picture, and I actually can. I probably can show this because it's just an ass.
Yeah.
There's like a little crease. There's a little pussy crease, but like you don't know that YouTube. Like, it might just be a little. That's just the line of the fabric, you know.
Like, these are just some pixels on a screen.
Exactly. Well, what is a pussy but
Don't
pixels?
read too much into it.
What is a pussy but a collection of atoms? If you think about
Yep.
it. Iku no ass, Iku ass. There we go. Look at that. Look at that, everybody. Take a look at this.
That's Rentaro's ass right there.
That is Rentaro's ass, and she's gladly gonna give it to him. God, man, fuck. I need you to understand. Oh, are you looking at it? Do you need? Am I sharing? Are you trying to see? I just heard a.
Okay, actually.
Oh,
Wait,
you
where are you
can't.
showing it?
You
I've actually
might-
seen it before, so
You
I
might
can
view it again, brother. Oh shit! Hold on. Are you looking at my screen? Are you looking?
Yeah, let me stop watching and watch.
Look.
Wait.
Look at. Does it not show?
I'm just seeing the
Oh, I must
volume
not.
extra page.
I didn't do the full fucking screen, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're just showing the Chrome window.
You'll have to just imagine, my friend.
Yeah, and yeah, my memories are good enough that I
Mm.
can remember like the way that she's thinking. We're looking at her from kind of a bottom
Oh, yeah.
3/4 angle.
It's
or
juicy.
Skirts coming up all like a breeze, a strong breeze just came through the area.
And it's like such a bubble butt, you know, like
Yeah.
because it's very like perky because she's like athletic, so it's very like there's not a single bit of sag, and there's nothing wrong with sag. It's just we appreciate variety, right?
Yeah, you
So
got
with
that
Iku's
0% body fat.
yes, bro, I have like pages upon pages where I like talk about how touching her, like I compare how like touching her ass would feel to like touching Hikari's ass, right? Like Iku's ass is like touching the side of a horse.
I'm
Just
touching a Greek statue.
yeah, pure muscle. Like you can feel the minute little twitches of like her muscles.
Yeah, I can feel your myofibrils or whatever.
Yes. Oh my god. But yeah, so this is great. This is kind of like if I'm like jorking to a hentai and then like you ever jorking and then you're like, oh shit, I only got like 5 more minutes, I gotta nut real quick because I gotta go somewhere or something. I bring this up if I need to nut like instantly. Like I
Bring
can
out the
Yep.
nuclear option.
This is the nuclear option because I literally I bring this up, I look, and then I fucking hard zoom and I imagine my fucking like nose right in this crease.
Damn.
Oh my god. Okay, thank you everybody.
Honestly, I need to check out Hornful So's one for Rin.
Oh yeah. I'll send.
I
it
don't
to you.
remember having a stronger reaction, but it's definitely.
Well,
These are
Iku
very
is
nice.
uniquely good because she wears spats. There's a lot to see. But yeah, no, I've been supporting Hornful Stone for like half a year now. I've given him much of my money, but he's earned it. All right. Well, anyway, are we donezo? Are we Dunyan Rings?
I mean, are we gonna check out the?
We got a little bit of art. We'll do it real
review
quick.
shoutouts?
There's
Yeah.
not too much, thank God, because I'm
thankfully.
tired. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not tired, but I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything since.
So
I guess,
Bernardo,
like 6 your time. Yeah.
Bernardo truly fucking flexing here. He's like diving, not satisfied with drawing amazing pieces. He's now animating.
Right.
And he gave fucking Carnate impact frames like a fucking
Yeah.
One Piece fight. Absolutely insane. Shout
Yeah,
out
get
to
the freaking,
Bernardo's
like-
insane. Go ahead.
He's got like a fucking a Rancor or like
Oh shit.
visor style.
Yeah.
Face.
It's just like, man, dude. Like I knew him. I've known this guy for like I don't even know. Has it even been a year? I mean, fuck. Like it feels like maybe approaching a year, and like he went from like pretty good, like okay, I mean, but like fresh out of MS Paint art, Jesus, my throat's gooping. Hold on. There we go. Thank God for the mic button, the mute button.
Nice.
He went from like, this is good, but like he's improving to like, I mean, it's just like professional shit. I'm at the rate he's improving.
based on the members data stuff, he joined 7 months ago.
Oh my God, that feels like so long somehow. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I mean like
Yeah,
I wonder if I can find some of his like early stuff. We'll look later, but like I don't want to put in bloat the video even more. But I feel like I remember his early stuff being good, but like I mean nowhere near nowhere near what he's at now. And like at the
Yeah, I mean, check it out, people. This is what regular,
Literally.
consistent practice gets you.
at the rate he's going, I mean, he genuinely might be like animating, like for like
Yeah.
an animation studio someday.
Oh, damn.
I
Like,
think
how'd
so.
you, but where'd you get your practice? You know, like, well, you know what? I was,
Yep.
I was part of a Discord for
Yeah.
the 100 Girlfriends. And you're like, say anymore. I'm a big fan of that series myself as well.
I shout us out. Actually, I'm being selfish. I
Yeah,
want you to
honestly, I mean,
yeah, Bernardo, when you get
save the Discord. Don't just,
yeah,
be
exactly.
coy about it.
yeah. Don't make it so like we know, but no one else knows. I want you to fucking name drop our Discord. Also, genuinely, bro.
Just as Richmond put on our YouTube videos and fucking Walmart,
Shout out.
pull out like the Discord, like pull out the Discord invite link.
And here it is. Here's the QR code. Everybody, scan this. Well, you know I actually, there's a non-zero chance. I think it's quite low, but there's a non-zero chance that Bernardo gets a job animating like season 6 of 100 Girlfriends or whatever. Like,
He's gonna have to start learning Japanese.
yep.
But yeah, if,
No,
you,
but
if you
think
learned
about
if
it.
you learned art that quickly, I mean, how quickly can you learn Japanese?
If Bernardo gets to work on a future season of 100 Girlfriends, finally our agenda can be complete. He can sneak us into the
Yeah.
background.
True.
That's what I need.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he already has an in with Nakamura.
Yeah, he's
And via
Nakamura
Twitter.
likes every single one of his tweets, and like brother, I have been pushing. I don't know if you heard. I don't remember if you were here for this conversation. I've been pushing for you and I to be the guys that harass Ira.
Okay.
No, because like that doesn't mean like we're pro harassing women. We're playing
Well,
a
yeah, I
character. So like think about it. Wouldn't it be fun to like we go in and we get to voice them?
Yeah. Oh, you mean like? Oh, sorry. I thought you were. Never mind. Yeah, voicing them. That would be pretty cool. That would be.
A fun little Easter egg.
Interesting.
I love it. Okay, so like for example, in Dragon Ball Z Kai, they brought in the Team 4-Star guys to be like the fake versions. Do you
damn.
remember that? Oh yeah.
No, I didn't.
So there's an episode
I
where
might have heard about, it, but yeah.
they do like a little there's some Mr. Satan shit where they had like little fake puppets of like Goku, like oh it's
Unfortunate
me,
name,
I'm
yeah.
Goku. But they had the Team 4-Star guys voice the fake versions, kind of like what they did with the play in Avatar: Last Airbender. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
So like, wouldn't it be fucking cool if we got to like be the guys harassing Ira, because then we get to say the lie where it's like it's all about like boring nice guys now.
I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty nice. Yeah, we get to do some that type of localization that the Twitter people hate to hell back. Like it's all about woke now, where no longer I'm down with my chud loser alt-right life.
Holy
I'm gonna
fuck.
be a progressive.
I'm gonna go volunteer for
join a
Mr. Sanders
union.
right now.
Yeah, like Mr. like Sanders-san.
Bernie Sanders. Dude, genuinely, that's the dream. We get to fucking throw our agenda in there. We get to voice characters. We get to be beaten up
Rentaro
by
was like-
Ira and almost beaten up
Yeah,
by
and this
Rentaro.
is after we had our interview with the English voice actor for Rentaro, and he's like, he just throws us a bone, like, oh, what were those weird, surprisingly woke chuds? Those woke once upon a time chuds. Anyway, your name is Era, right? Like,
Once upon a chud.
yeah, once upon a midnight chud.
Should we end it on that? That's pretty good.
Yeah, like once upon a midnight tug while living my life as a chud.
Well, hey, if you want a midnight tug from either Reyes or I, give us a like, give us a subscribe,
Yeah.
and maybe we'll return the favor.
Yeah, for legal purposes, this is an ad bit, or this is like a
Yeah, you're not
subscription
signing a
bait.
contract. You know, you subscribing does not guarantee a midnight tug. You know, but if I happen to stumble across your house in like a late night stupor, maybe.
Yeah. A drunken after the after party from our very successful bid as the advisors for the 100 Girlfriends manga, because we've been just like 10 years in the future at this point.
Well, they're gonna contact us. We're gonna be like the adaptation experts. Like they're gonna ask us like, okay, we need to skip a couple chapters. You guys are like the mediators of the fandom. You guys represent the fandom.
Yeah.
Which chapters would make the people the least mad if we skipped?
Yeah. Give the worst fucking give like the
Yes,
what
all the
would be
What's the fan
I-
favorite chapter?
No, I was gonna say like we purposely give bad examples like the
You know,
fan
I think people
disfavorites.
aren't really into. They don't want to feel sad watching this show, so I think you could skip the Shizuka mom chapter,
Oh my god, yeah.
and you know, I think you could
They show the
actually.
second one where the second part where they make up. Like they don't even bother
Yeah,
showing
yeah.
the first part where it's all sad and shit.
And then with that extra time, I think you could actually lengthen the Fall Guys chapter.
Yeah.
Just like add some filler content there.
It makes sure to add some like more topical humor to that time period. You know, like we have some Among Us memes.
Yeah, instead of the pen pineapple apple pen bits, like have there be like oh god, what is like a modern joke right now?
6, 7.
Yep, yeah. I'll be honest. If Sue doesn't say 6-7 in the dub, I'm gonna be really upset.
Oh my gosh, she does a fucking hand motion as well. And like, Sue, where'd you learn that? Like, I don't know, just 6, 7.
Listen, when people say number, I kind of check out when I'm like listening to YouTube videos. But then people say numbers, and I check back in instantly. And every time they said that, they did that hand motion. Anyway, we're in the app zone. Are you ready to go to sleep? All right, we'll eat.
Yeah. I'm ready to eat, and then probably, given how late it is, I probably will be just going to sleep afterwards.
Eat, blast out a fat nutty, since you know your body thought you were gonna get one. You know that's.
I mean, it was weird. I actually did get some like blue balls, like it's kind of like anticipatory blue balls.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah,
before. I guess it was for naught, but you know.
That's okay, man. Jerk it out. You know, God's gift to humanity. Think about this: you can't tickle yourself, but you can jerk yourself off to an orgasm. If God didn't want you to come, why would He have allowed this?
Yeah, once again, the evergreen Diogenes quote. You know, if only I could satisfy my hunger pangs, but it's rubbing my belly. You know.
That's deep. And then one last piece of art I almost forgot. Evelyn did do a very cute like happy birthday image for Rentaro. It is Rentaro's birthday as we speak, my friend. Oh no, I lied. Well, for you it probably still is. It just ticked over for me. But so this is really cute. It's one of those ones where there's like a lot of detail. There's a gift for each one of the girls. I really like the Momoji giving him a list of each of his girlfriend's weak spots.
Right.
There's a lot of really cute things. Uncle Hero gives him a gift, which is cute. I made the joke that Uncle Hero like sent Rentaro some nudes because he wants to be part of
himself.
Yeah, he wants to be part of the harem.
Oh my lord!
Shaking
my damn head.
Imagine this for a moment. Uncle Hero finally meets the girls, and then he notes that there are two suspiciously pink-haired girls that suspiciously look exactly like each other, and he's like, Rentaro, are they related? And then he's like, yeah. And he's like, that's allowed? That can happen? And then he's like, and then Uncle Hero's like, you know, I'm kind of lonely lately, Rentaro. I mean, like,
yeah, like, I'm so lonely.
Come on, Rentaro.
After my darling wife died, you know.
Yeah, Rentaro, I can swing both ways, man. I went to college, you know. I had my.
He's like, that's not the problem, Uncle Hero.
If listen, no zing. There's a as Evelyn said when I did this exact same joke in the Discord. There's a process to this. There's a system. if no zing, no bing, no bing bong.
Yes,
indeed. But yeah,
of course we got the censored objects.
Oh yeah. So one of them, I got the lore from Evelyn on this. The Oni hole is molded. Is from Hikari, and it's molded.
Oni hole.
Ona. I don't know how to say it.
Is it Ona? No, yeah, Ona. Because it's like Onani means masturbation.
I'm not that big of a weeb. I'm sorry.
But I think it's just funny to imagine like a demon hole.
Oh
like,
shit! Hell yeah!
The craziest glory hole you ever
that means that. Okay, then hold on. Wait, I cooked. An Oni hole then is like a fucking advanced fleshlight. It's like one.
That would be crazy.
It sucks your fucking soul, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, for like a product they made in Japan to like. You've heard of the Ona hole. Are you ready for the Oni hole?
Wait, I accidentally came up with genius.
Yeah.
I don't want to
for the most like advanced gooners.
I'll take 12. And then the dick is from Hahari because she's trying to get him into anal or something along those lines. I know. Evelyn said in her mind Hahari wants Rentaro to wear a cock cage, and then I was like, Rentaro already wears a cock cage. Like that's something that he has done to himself, just as a reminder.
24/7. Bro's practicing 24/7 kink.
Indeed. Very cute thing with the baseball, by the way. She told me that I clocked this entirely. We know that Iku. There are moments where Iku wants to be more feminine for Rentaro, so Iku clearly bought some lipstick, kissed the baseball, and gave it to him in like a kind of a return to that initial chapter where she like wanted to wear like a more feminine, frilly outfit for him. So I think that's really cute. Let's see. Cat earphones are from Tama. I don't remember. I don't know. I have the lore for all
handcuffs
these.
from.
I wish I remembered. I'm sure she probably said. I don't remember. Apologies. I know that the tickets are actually, because at first I thought the tickets were from Rin because it looks like it's a horror movie, but it's actually from Saki because you can see it says Kohai. But yeah, I don't remember all these. Unfortunately, I apologize.
Yeah, Sis really went out here and did like her own gift giving stream, basically.
Yes. I even pointed that out too. I like the little coupons from Chio. That's a very Chio gift. The like relationship coupons, and I like that one's a smooch and
for
one's
you, yeah. You know what?
I like that a lot. You know what, cousin? Here's the fuck my cousin coupon. Not a lot of people get that kind of opportunity, you know.
Yeah. Once in a lifetime ass shit.
Amazing. Well, it is time for me to sweep. I love you all. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to say. I look forward to. So it's not next week. We won't get this right because I imagine there's got to be a break for Golden Week, right? At some point.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so if we're off next week, let me know if you want to stream, Reyes. It's been quite a while.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Streamed. Okay, fuck yeah. So if we,
tell me what it is because I want to, what we're planning to do.
I will. Yeah. So this is what I'm going to say. Okay, everyone who made it this far, which I assume will only be the hardcores anyway, in the Discord, I will put a poll. For basically every type of stream we could do, and you guys will decide what we do. Be it the new stock, because I know it's been a while since we did stocks, and we'll come up with a couple other ideas as well. Maybe like the return to the rereads, huh? So I will put a poll up in the Discord sometime in the next couple days, and you decide what our next stream will be, because it's been far too long. The reread will be fun because I actually own all the volumes of 100 Girlfriends now, so for my reread I'll actually be reading the official volume, so that'll be fun, a new experience for me.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Well, thank you all. This was a lovely review. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.